All right. So I should be live streaming. The show hasn't quite started yet. Wings is setting up his live stream too, but the natives get restless when we're late. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna click on start, and you guys will at least have something to look at. Oh, I know what to do. Hey, while we're waiting for the show to start, in the description there's a link to dance on. Vote for me, baby. Team Gamertag wins dancing competitions. That's just what we do. So.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. I don't know if you're talking to us. But yeah, man, click on the youtube.com/danceon link. Give me a vote, and it'll mean the world to me. We're gonna clean up with dancing competitions, baby. That's just how I roll. It's not bad, my dancing. Did you guys see it?
I watched it. Your dancing is pretty good, but I'm more interested in your female counterparts dance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell us
I'm
more.
going to throw this out there. She should have been wearing fewer clothes.
She barely wore anything. She was in like a bra and some sort of skin-tight pants.
She does not need a bra.
Okay. How did the wife react to that?
They're not a fan. No, like my wife is like, all right, it was okay. Like, but my daughter is like, I don't like her. She's flirty, and she said something else that she was too flirty, and my daughter was more possessive than my wife was, I think. But dude, the dancing was fun, man. I had a good time.
Yep,
I could tell.
I just voted for you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times a day can I vote for you?
Once a day. You can vote every day. So until I think it ends on the 25th, so it's not that long.
So if I were like a true member of Team Gamertag, I would set an iPhone alarm every day for like when I get home from school that said vote for Woody.
There are some subs who have made new YouTube accounts so they can vote more than once a day.
That is an excellent idea.
I love those subs. But yeah,
are you guys really going to let XJaws beat Woody's Gamertag? Are you really going to let that happen?
That would be so sad. So how it works is four people make it into the second round, and then one person wins the second round, then it's over. So I think I can make it to the second round, and then we'll see, how it goes and whether or not I can win the whole thing. That'd be pretty neat. So
absolutely.
My chat is just filled with F Kyle, F Kyle, F Kyle.
Nice bunch of guys.
It's the Kyle love song, man. We dig you.
It is. I've had girls say that, but they're usually screaming it.
Oh yes, that's right, baby. Wings, are you ready?
Wings may be experiencing technical difficulty.
Wings,
it's a possibility.
Yes, I know he's setting up his stream. He's working it out. No Wings at the moment. So
yeah, I showed the dancing video to my wife,
and
she was like, "He must have a really understanding wife." I said, "Why do you say that?" She's like, "There's no way in hell you would be dancing with her like that." I'm like,
wait. When you say dancing with her like that, right? It was not
exactly. And I was like, "Wait, what is he? How is he dancing with her like that?" And she said, "I know they're not slow dancing and they're not grabbing a hold, but just the way they're dancing." I'm like,
you think it didn't strike me as a seductive dance at all. I mean, you're like skipping across the dance floor. We used like all 40 feet of it. We're rocking and rolling, baby. So I look forward to the round 2. I want to do it again. And like this, I've talked about this on PKA before, but just the whole star thing, like this was the highest like production shoot I've ever done in terms of having like drivers and production assistants and makeup artists and directors and producers, executive producers, assistant producers, all like the staff that put this together was more big time than anything else I've ever done. Usually I show up and like shockingly I'm the most professional guy there. Like I'm rolling out, all my like video and audio stuff, and I've got a game plan on what to do. This time these guys were true pros. They've worked on movies and TV shows, and they did Big Brother, a lot of these guys. And it was just like, wow, I've never seen like Hollywood pros in action, and that's what it was like. It was a new thing for me. That was kind of neat.
Yeah. One time a day, huh? That's all you can vote.
Once a day. Yep, once a day. I voted like early today. I think I got up. I discovered that the voting opened. It opened last night at like midnight, but I discovered it at like 4 a.m. So I guess I'll be voting tomorrow for my first vote. Make it happen, man. It's only 6 more days in it. It's like a week of voting. So it King of the Web was too long. Well, I mean, I don't want to complain, but it was 2 weeks. And all 2 weeks, I'm sitting there worried about how it's going to go. With this, I almost wish it was like 3 or 4 days. So,
Yeah.
you know, I knew the answer before, you know, it took so long. But yeah, man. So, trying to think. Kyle, were you just, I don't know if you can talk about where you just came back from.
I was hanging out with a mercenary, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's actually a former mercenary. He mostly does, he's actually a UFC guy. I'll run his name by you later on. Obviously, don't want to drop it on the air.
Okay.
But he fought in the UFC a bit, and he's got one of those backgrounds where when you look into it, it's like, wow, that spells badass.
Mm-hmm.
So here's his background: UFC, mercenary work, and a lot of people think mercenaries are like, you know, hired killers, and sometimes they are. But he was mostly doing armed security work, and now he does he does a little bit of that, but mostly it's professional bodyguard stuff for you know, and I can't say where, but he does professional bodyguard stuff for kind of high value people. So he's
That's
he
nice.
is the epitome of like a badass. You know, he's a guy who's you know, good with guns, good with his hands, and a guy with a good head on his shoulders. Cool guy.
Is his first name Nick?
No,
Okay.
and if it were, I obviously would say, no. But it's not. It really is not.
All right, I'll stop. I'll stop doing the multiple choice thing. There's a guy who fought in the UFC. He was, you know, you're like Rashad Sugar Jones, or you know, I don't know. I could go on and on, right? Nick, what was his name? Nick Quick Switch or something like that. I'm losing it. You know, people have their nicknames. There was a guy whose first name was Nick, and he was like Nick Mercenary something. I was like, oh, I wonder, but no.
if he actually would be.
Yeah. Like if he'd be that
No, he's
guy.
a.
Do we still
he's
not
the guy.
have wings?
I don't think so. But
My
he's,
stream's up.
Oh, were you on mute that all time?
Yes, I was.
Whoops.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Did you want to be on mute?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out all the.
Oh, so your stream
bells and
just
whistles.
came up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, why is he on mute? Is he new to podcasting? Like, that's the worst part. Like, maybe you're not familiar with this, but we usually unmute ourselves and talk. And yeah. So anyway, I'm just goofing. But did you want to do an intro? We can like start the show.
I don't have one. If somebody else wants to do one.
Redneck, you got this.
I did.
All right, ready?
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, it's PKA number 89. That's all I
How
got.
about that
brother.
motherfucker hit detect?
All right. That was
That's all I
I'm
got.
up now.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's go.
yeah. Oh, I feel it.
Wings.
I feel it.
Wings, you're done. I'm sorry. We found a replacement for you. Someone's just raised the bar on these intros.
Wings has all this nice,
I know.
this beautiful, just
He
flows
comes
off
in
his tongue. I'm
singing and
yeah, let's
rapping.
fucking rock it.
Oh man. So I'm trying to think of what's new. Like in gaming news, dude, what do you guys think? That it looks like games are not going to be physical medium anymore. It's just going to be downloads, and you're not like what they're trying to do is crush the used game market. And
Yeah.
part of me
Do you
is
really, now, do you say that because that's what it appears to be, or do you say that because that's just what?
whenever I read reporting on it, the reporters say the motivation of the developers is that they feel like they're losing sales to the used game market. Right? So
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah, and I'm mixed on it, right? Because part of me says something like this, like, oh no, if I buy a game for $60, I shouldn't lose all 60 every time right off the bat like that. It seems unfair. But then another part of me is like, whoa, wait a minute. What, I sell it back and it's 15, and then they sell it for 55.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, like, I don't feel like... I don't know. Like, I don't even sell my games back because the used market, if I'm talking about GameStop really, is such a ripoff that I just don't allow myself to get ripped off. You know, I'd rather keep an old game in the closet in case I feel like playing it than to let GameStop, make
Give you
whatever.
$1.50 for it.
If you're gonna
what
sell
everyone needs to think about is this. All right, so imagine, you buy the game for $60. If they offered a lifetime warranty on that game for $15 extra, would you do it?
yes.
If it's Call of Duty, I would.
yes.
All right, problem solved. Because when you buy a game, it comes with a lifetime warranty, and that $15 extra you just spent is about what you were going to get when you traded it in anyway. So stop bitching.
The
You
lifetime
got a
warranty
lifetime
thing.
warranty on your game.
That's
Not only that, you got a lifetime. And it's that super warranty that you hear about every now and then. It's, some knives come with these like awesome warranties where it's like you can call them and be like, "I lost my knife," and they'll be like, "Oh, no problem. Send you a new one right now." It's that kind of warranty. You cannot lose it. You cannot break it. Can't scratch it. Your brother can't loan it to his friend down the road who has some kind of weird thing and it comes back all sticky and fucked up.
The
No.
rumor is this, right? So this is flat out rumor. Don't take it to the bank. But it's tied to your gamer tag or PSN. So that means that you can go to your friend's house, log in on his Xbox, from the cloud, because they've got that pretty much worked out now, and then play your game on his Xbox. And then unless you're sharing your gamer tag all the time, he can't play it. But with it being tied to your gamer tag, you can get a new Xbox and instantly it's there. And like you said, for the rest of your life, you keep using it. PC users who do Steam, when they first heard about Steam, Steam was the freaking enemy, right? They were the devil. They were this terrible thing. Everybody hated them. And now they love Steam. They love Steam for a couple of reasons. One, the user experience of like switching PCs and just getting it on your login again. That's kind of a cool thing. The other thing is the prices drop. So right now, like if I'm Treyarch, it's not easy for me to just lower the price, right? GameStop, Target, Walmart, whoever, they all have to sort of lower the price and sync. You can't easily adjust prices.
There's so many people getting cuts off of their pie, like you said.
Right. Now, if I'm Treyarch and I just sell directly, through the cloud, they're just a couple of vendors, Microsoft and maybe Sony, and that's it. Steam, perhaps, maybe just those big three. Then suddenly, it's an easy thing for me to cut the prices. Maybe instead of me not selling my $60 game anymore, which is what happens today, it's hot for 2 months and then it's dead. They can start making it a $40 game and a $30 game and just adjust that stuff. Steam has realized that, like Left 4 Dead's a great example. Left 4 Dead 2 came out, they sold it for $60. It was, a month and a half old, and they're like, you know what, $40. And people bought it. People who were on the edge of a $60 game went over the edge for a $40 game. I'd love to see that happen for games in their life cycle all the time. Now, Call of Duty will probably stay pinned at 60 for a longer time than normal. But there are a million other games. Bioshock's coming out this year, I think, next year. And Bioshock, to me, I love that game, but it's an expensive game to me because I play the single-player campaign, and then it's kind of done, right? A lot of games are like that. Dead Space comes to mind. I don't sit there and play games like that 10, 15 times. So my dollar per hour of playtime on a single-player game is actually pretty expensive. And, they can lower the price when the game gets 6 weeks old and react to that. Whereas, when they're going through retail stores, they don't have that kind of flexibility. And then, like Kyle said, you never lose it. You can get it forever, etc. I don't know. This whole model is a new thing. And they're saying game prices might drop. Every time a new console comes out, the game prices go up. I keep hearing this all the time, right? And you guys have been playing these things forever. No, it was like $40 games, $60 games, etc. So when I heard that, that it's supposed to be next year for Christmas season, the PS4 Orbis and the Xbox 720, I'll call them that, are supposed to drop for next Christmas. They're not going to play the old games again, and I wonder how much that matters.
That right there pisses me off.
Does it?
Royally. Yes, it does.
You know what their motivation is supposed to be?
What I'm really thinking about? You're skipping over the whole big picture. They won't be able to pay these GameStop employees premium salaries anymore.
I don't think they get premium salary.
They obviously do. They wouldn't give me Modern Warfare 3.
No, see,
dude,
that's a good point.
Whoa, you meant WNBA.
Dude, I was in Florida and we went into a GameStop. My buddy was with me. You've met him, Woody. You know who it is. And I was mentioning to him, I was like, I really want to get that game early. I was like, I'd like to get. I actually mentioned that I wanted to get it to you. I was like, that would be great for Woody. We should get him. I wish I could try to get this game early. And he was like, well, why don't you just bribe one of these GameStop guys? He's like, they're making minimum wage. I'm not to be offensive, but they're making minimum wage. probably just slip him a few $100. He'll get you one. I'm like, nah, it's not like that, dude. I've tried. These guys have.
He doesn't
I don't
know.
if morals
Dude,
or a fear of job security.
We've offered
We go in
well
there-
over $1,000. We've offered to split hookers. We've offered fresh salsa. Like
Yeah,
these
but
guys
that's over
won't
the
break.
phone. You
We
know,
offered an Escalade truck.
that's over the phone, and you make a good point. We offered 1,000, and then we also offer hookers and Escalade, and to them it's all on the same level. They don't believe $1,000 over the phone. My buddy pulled out like $3,000 cash in front of this dude and was like, "I know you got the game. That girl over there is not even paying attention to what we say." Like his coworker, he's like, "We're in town all night. You can sneak it out tonight at closing. I need that game." He's like, "Can't do it. Can't do it."
I've tried it in person too. Not as baller as that guy, right? But I had like $250 in my pocket, and I go and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I showed all 250 or whatever, but I was like, I want to buy this game early. It's a big deal to me. Let's work something out. And what I wasn't able to do was isolate them. There were two people behind the counter, and because they were there as a pair, they both like folded arms. No, 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 we don't work that. You can't sell them early. And I'm like, it's not a law, right? There's a difference between a law and a rule.
Rule.
Yeah. And they're like, we could get in trouble. And I'm like, only if, you tell, because I'm not gonna, work with me here. And in the end, it was just like the dynamic, like there was no way I was going to get two people to break. If I'd caught one alone, maybe I'd have gotten something done. I'm not sure. But with two people, not going to happen. Not going to happen.
What you got to do is you got to call them over to the fucking game, the DS games. Nobody's ever over there.
Yeah, right. Can you help me with this DS game? And then there'll only be one. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Listen, buddy, I need Modern Warfare 3. Make it happen.
Did throw them a big old stack. What do they call them nowadays? What do the kids call them? A rack. Just have a rack. Just have the gold thing around a bunch of ones.
Is that what a rack is? When they say racks on racks on racks, they're talking about money?
You're talking about like a 10 grand stack with the yellow wrapper on it. That's a rack.
To me, a rack was boobs.
Yeah.
I always thought that's what those songs were about.
But back to the console deal.
Mm-hmm.
If we should be able to just like stream, download the game before the release date, and at 12:01 a.m. I have the game paid for, and I'm playing it. You know what I'm saying? Right then and there.
If it works like that, you're going to have to be really connected to get games early. Like I liked getting Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops early because that way on release date, my videos were better. Like if I get the thing at midnight, my midnight video is going to suck. Like hey, look at this new map. I'm just seeing it for the first time like you are. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's a lot like mine, ain't it?
But with the last two games, because I got them like 2 weeks early, all of a sudden I knew every little capture spot and the flow of the map. I knew which ones were which. Like I knew which guns were good, and I was able to make videos to help out subs because I had experience in the game on day one. Like you make better videos that way. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to get really connected or something. Somebody put my phone number in the chat, but it's not really my phone number. So I wonder what his motive is. But that's not it. Actually,
Obviously to get banned.
None of those numbers are right. Like, there's like 3 by 4. Those are all wrong. I wonder if he wants to.
You guys want to talk about the Kony thing?
Yeah, I guess so. But
It's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like along the way, I kind of defended Zimmerman. And even now, there's a little part of me that is like, I can't be sure what really happened. Oh, wait, no, Kony.
Well, you're talking about Zimmerman. We're talking about Kony.
Yeah, I combined them. I'm sorry. Look, I'm really old.
This is how Woody's thought process happened.
Man, so here, dude.
Ethnicities.
2 hours ago, I was completely exhausted, like fall down tired. So I swear to God, this is true. I downed some of the Gamma energy drink, and now I'm not tired, but I'm stupid. Like I'm mentally exhausted, but physically I'm kind of bouncy. Yeah, like I'm. My cognitive process is as slow as an exhausted guy, but I kind of feel like running like an idiot. But yeah, that's how I am. I'm going to turn my fan on. I'm sorry. So, Kony, you were saying something.
And aren't they supposed to do the poster thing tomorrow?
A poster thing?
Remember the video? At the end of the video, he's like, I want this one day. Everybody get your Kony kits. and mark it.
Oh,
They'll
yeah,
never
that's
see us
right.
coming.
Yeah, I forgot.
I bet everybody else
No,
forgot too. I was
I
thinking that.
You know what? If they had posted that video and said we're going to do it in 5 days, so that the people could have ordered when they saw the video and gotten the kit, it would have happened.
Yeah.
But so much time has passed.
Tomorrow,
So many people
everybody's gonna be smoking out.
Naked.
I totally forgot.
You can't have Kony Day on 420. It ain't happening.
Someone said they made a Kony 2 video. I'm getting it on Skype that there's a Kony 2 video out there. I need to see it. I wonder if it's as well done as the first one. I'm curious.
Is it the
I figured it'd be
creator?
like a Master One video with just money signs.
Everyone's
Is
saying Syndicate Central was hacked. I keep getting that. Is Syndicate Central something to do with Syndicate, the YouTube commentator?
That's his second channel, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Somebody else told me that today, a few hours ago.
Yeah. It sucks. It's an inconvenience. Almost all the time, Machinima can get that fixed, and he's with Machinima. And, yeah, double logins
Yeah,
for the
it's like
win.
it sucks, but we're still partnered with the number 2 channel on YouTube.
Are they number 2?
I think so. I think it's like Vivo and then Machinima.
Oh, in terms of, like, the network?
Yeah.
That could be. Yeah, I think machinima.com is a top-rated channel. I don't know if they're number 2.
They're up there.
They're 4. They're 4, but they look like they're 1 in views. So that counts for something. But yeah, so that it sucks that he's hacked, but I think that they'll make it right. They'll be able to fix it.
You know, I know about 3 weeks ago I put out a birthday request that people haven't kind of went up on yet. My birthday's tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, the day after,
25?
Saturday.
6? How old are you?
5, 6. I'm 20. I'll be 26.
Maybe 26. All right.
Yeah.
So what are you going? What do you want for your birthday?
I want my video, How to Level Up Fast in Modern Warfare 2, to reach 1 million views.
Really? I like that.
It's got 30,000 left to do.
That's
You know what I would do instead? Do you have an Amazon account?
No?
You should make an Amazon Prime account, and what you can do, you can go in there and make a wish list. I'm doing air quotes right now. And you can publish that wish list, and people can go in and buy things for you, and they get shipped to you.
I cannot live without Amazon Prime.
dude.
It's fucking awesome,
I
right?
am all over Amazon Prime. As a disclaimer, I have nothing to do with Amazon. I won't make a penny off of this. But good lord,
Me neither.
Right now, we're sounding like Amazon just has sponsored the show, and we're all like just getting $5,000 a pop for what we're doing right
that's so not true.
Amazon.
I use Amazon for freaking everything. Everything. Doesn't matter what it is. Like, I need a 9-volt battery. I go to Amazon, wait 2 days, and it shows up. You want to know why? Because if you wait for my ass to get out of the house and run to the store and get it, 4 days will go by. 5 days will go by. I get everything from Amazon. I need a new toothbrush. I'm like, damn it, I can make that happen right now. It'll come.
Yep.
It'll come.
Yep.
You know, I buy
Christmas came around. This is how. All right, and Amazon Prime. If you're a Prime member, you get like special shipping on certain things. So like
2
Christmas
days.
came around, and I had procrastinated. I ordered 2 nice necklaces and a wallet. Like the wallet was for my sister, and the necklace was for my mom, and the other necklace was for a girl. And I ordered them like December 23rd. They were here on Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
They're amazing. They're really
It's
good.
epic.
It's
I gotta sign up for
I
this
literally
promotion.
have it. I literally have it saved now, so I can pop it up because Amazon Video Service. You can, I like Netflix, but Netflix isn't instant. Netflix should have a feature so that you could actually pay like $1 to watch movies when you want to watch them. Because most people, if you're like me, you're an impulse buyer on Amazon.com. It's like $2.99, and you can watch any movie you want to watch.
any
pretty
movie.
much. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
per movie, you can rent or buy them. And a rental is like $3 a movie, and you got 48 hours to watch it. And that's,
like
that
the
may not be the
PlayStation.
best
See,
deal.
I'm in a different spot. I don't actually pay for my Amazon Prime. My brother has it. So
Oh, yeah.
you can.
I'm in the same one, but I don't care that person has to pay for my movie watching.
Yeah, so he adds you onto his account and you get the bootleg off of it.
Yeah,
I just got the password. Yeah.
So what works? See, I don't have the password. It's different. Like there's like a friends and family program or something. So he just says, "Hey, this guy's on my Prime," and I get the shipping, but I don't get the movie thing. So I don't really know anything about how the movie thing works.
Prime is like $80 a year. It's the best money you'll ever spend.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you just well, I mean, it's like anything else. You get on your Amazon, go to Amazon and you go to like movies, Amazon Instant Video. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. That's a category. And like I'm on like last night, I was like, I had watched Super Troopers a couple nights ago, and I realized the same guys who made Super Troopers made Beer Fest, and I was like, I want to see Beer Fest now. But like any random movie like that you might not be able to find on Netflix for the instant viewing thing, I'll get on there.
In my stream, everybody is always saying, "Woody, there's a person behind you. Woody, look behind you. Look behind you." They don't seem to realize that, like, I'm looking at myself all show long, right? So I know exactly what's behind me. But what if every time they did that, I just turned around frantically behind me like I was scared? Like, oh my god, really?
No, even better, like one show you should actually have somebody creep in with a gun and like everybody's gonna be look out behind you, and right before you look out, like signal them with your foot and have that person like hide, and you turn around and be like, guys, there's nobody there. And just repeat the process. That would be funny.
That would be awesome.
So what do you guys think about that dog getting shot?
Man,
You see that?
You talking about the one where like the cops had the wrong house and they shot the
Yeah,
guy?
that
in
one.
Texas.
I'll tell you what, there's some parts to shoot somebody's dog, you're gonna get shot. And one of them is my yard.
Yeah. I don't know how to overreact to that, to be perfectly honest. I mean, first instinct is like, oh, you fucking bastard. I hope you kissed your wife goodbye this morning.
I would be rather upset if someone shot one of my dogs.
Well,
Just imagine he shot him in front of you and then pointed the gun at you.
That's not gonna fly.
hey, I've been in those shoes before. It's a long story. I don't have time for it, but
We got 2 or 3 hours here, Redneck. Why don't you have time for it?
Dude, we got time, baby. We got time. We'll make that happen.
when I lived in Georgia, we had we had a house in a subdivision like that, 1 acre lots, and the next door neighbor across the street happened to be a sheriff's officer, but not for the county in which I lived in. It was a different county. He was a cocky bastard, and he had and I love pit bulls. I love my dogs, but he had Rottweilers, and he always kept them chained up, and he was raising them just to be mean, which, that's not smart, just to raise a dog who's going to be big anyways, just to be mean. But on 3 different occasions, the dog broke the chain, and, me being a dog lover, I had my dogs in the backyard in the fence. The backyard was fenced in. I'd call him, "Hey, yo, you get your dog." And at the time, my kids were like 3 and 4. They were 3 and 4 years old. So they was out in the front yard. 3 different occasions called the police, animal shelter, because he didn't give a shit. I'm like, well, and I told him, man, look, keep your dog put up. I'm going to kill it. And that was like the 3rd time he got out. And the dog was just territorial. Hell, they'd come in our yard and be trying to growl at us and the kids. So finally, one day I was out there washing the truck. My little girl walked up and she's like, "Daddy," looked up and there's a damn Rottweiler sitting there growling. I'm like, "You done fucked up." So at the time, I opened the car door, got the pistol. By the time I was about to shoot the dog, he walks out in the yard. "Don't you shoot my fucking dog." I'm like, "You better call it." By that time, I got my little girl, put her behind me, he's gonna back up a little bit, and the dog comes at us. Pow! I didn't want to shoot the dog, but you know what? That dog's different than that blue heeler in Texas, though.
No, this is a wholly different story. This is a dog attacking a family.
Oh,
This is not a fucking dog the size of your knee barking at you because you came into his yard.
whole different story.
So tell the story. I didn't hear it, Wings. What happened?
Well, what it is an officer named Thomas Griffin. He got a call for domestic violence, and the domestic violence was, I guess the address was wrong. He pulls up to these apartments, like almost set up like a motel, A, B, C, D, but they were like places you could rent. Well, he asked the dispatcher which apartment it is. They said they didn't give that information. So he gets out, and he draws his pistol almost immediately. By the time he gets to past the hood of his car, he has his pistol out. then everything else happens off camera. You can hear him say, "Stop, sir," and then then about 2 or 3 seconds later, you hear a dog start barking, and he's like, "Get your dog," and then fires immediately after doing that, and the guy's like, "Oh, why'd you shoot my dog?" I mean, the thing about it with me is this dog was not something that would threaten a guy of his stature's life. Thomas Griffin was at least a man of 6 feet in height, had better than average build. He was in pretty good shape. How can an Australian cattle dog threaten his life to the point where he has to shoot it?
I killed 2 pets recently. We can do that.
I mean,
story
honestly,
but yeah, that sucks, man. I saw a story where a cop shot a dog in his cage. You know how people crate dogs? The dog was going all crazy and everything. And yeah, he was like barking and all aggressive and like, you know, rattling his cage. But he was locked in a cage. And the cop shot him.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Is that almost as bad as the one where the cop puts the dog down and his tail's wagging? Because he's just lost. The dog was lost. Mm-hmm. He's like walking around on the streets. The cop comes by and holds him down by the collar and shoots him. It's like, I think there should be more severe penalties for that kind of stuff. I understand if a dog is threatening your family. Mm-hmm. I understand if a dog is on your property or damaging property. But to just shoot a dog to shoot a dog, that's just fucking mean.
Yeah, I think everyone on this call is down with killing baddies, right?
I've killed lots of dogs.
Yeah, and not
I'm
just
throwing
bad
that
dogs,
out there. Like,
bad people. There are people out there that could use a good killing. I'm okay with that as well. But
yeah,
but good people,
I've killed more dogs than my local Chinese restaurant. Like,
I mean, the fact is, this dog could be held down. A swift kick could have deterred this animal. You didn't have to kill it. It wasn't like a pit bull or Rottweiler was coming at him that could actually do physical harm and mutilate him in some form.
Just not an animal that threatens full-grown humans. Period.
It's like shooting a Dachshund. Who the fuck would shoot a Dachshund because it's barking at them? Now, Woody, let me ask you this, or Redneck. If that man's dog was a Dachshund instead of a Rottweiler, would you have shot it?
Oh, no, dude. No.
You would have probably kicked it when it come charging.
Yeah. I'd have punted that bitch across the road.
I'd have treated that bitch like a goose, right?
But
you send it packing.
This was a legit 100-pound Rottweiler.
It's an animal that can physically take a human down.
I got a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old that likes to play out in the front yard. You know how a 3-year-old weighs what? 30, 40, 50 pounds maybe? Not even. 4-year-old, 30 pounds maybe. So, there's times I'm not at home back then all the time, which I'm not now either, but, just this lasting image of me leaving, the kid's been in the front yard, the wife goes in the house to answer the phone, and she comes out, and the kids get ate up by a Rottweiler. I just had that image in my mind over and over and over, and I try to do it the right way, but every time this dude would flash his badge. Well, I'm a sheriff, Every time he'd call him out, he'd be, I'm a sheriff, and then they just drive off and say, well, we talked to him. No, fuck that. Don't talk to him. Do your job as if it was me over there instead of him.
I'm sure the talk should be something like this: keep your dog in your yard, or we're going to come by and we're going to put it in a cage, and you won't be able to get it back.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Oh, shit.
What he got the dick?
She shot me with an airsoft gun. It wasn't like it hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I was going to say something. I have trouble killing animals, to be perfectly honest. Like, there was a cat that would always come in our yard, and he'd always be on the hood of a vehicle, messing the paint up and whatever. And I got tired of this cat, and I brought the .22 rifle out to kill it one night because I called it walking in the yard, and I couldn't do it. So I ended up getting a piece of ham, and I ended up getting a piece of ham in a blanket. I put the ham down so he came to get out through the blanket over top of him, and I went and put him out the side of the road somewhere.
I bet that so much went crazy.
I mean, you got to understand, it's just like alligators. You throw a fucking sheet or something over alligators, he don't know what the fuck to do. He'll just sit there. I mean, they're smart animals to an extent, but they can't understand thought. They don't have like rational thought. It's like, oh no, it's dark now. What do I do?
Wings had that pussy in the blanket.
Yeah, snatch that pussy right on up.
Dude, just 2 days ago, I killed 2 family pets. We had rats. My daughter has pet rats. That's the deal. And pet rats sounded crazy to me. Have you guys ever heard of this before?
Yeah, I've
Yeah, you feed them to snakes, don't you?
No. No. She loves these pet rats. And they're really nice, actually. Like, in my lifetime and my wife's, we've had pet rabbits, hamsters, gerbils, and guinea pigs. And for me, by far, the rats have been, like, the sweetest of them. They're smart, they're kind, they like you, they don't bite. They're nice. Like, they're really cool. And as a parent, one thing that's nice about them is they live about 2 years. Guinea pigs live like 9. I don't know about hamsters and gerbils, but rats live about 2 years, 1.5 to 2. And these rats were over 2 years, and they started bleeding like from, I don't know, the butt area or something. I couldn't tell if it was their butt or some reproductive organ. They and then they started bleeding from their eyes. And my daughter
Your
was.
rats had the bubonic plague, Woody.
I don't know. It you know, but you look at them and they're like crying blood, and you're like, ah. So my daughter decided that we needed to put them down, which of course means like she goes and plays at a friend's house, and I do everything. So how would you put a rat down, Kyle?
All right, so I've actually done this before. You know those glue traps, and I'll make this really quick so I don't like sidetrack your story. But the glue mouse traps are terrible. I don't like using them because the snap traps like instantly kill the rat. And I mean they are rats, but I don't want to torture some small animal.
Right.
So oftentimes they'll be stuck on the trap, and you're like, how do I kill this thing? So I've done it 2 different ways. And it depends where I am at the time. Like, if I'm at my place and, you know, it's not a big deal, then I shoot it. And I know that seems extreme to shoot a small, tiny thing with a big gun. But it's like, let's just get it over with. So I'd lay the glue trap on the ground and shoot it with a shotgun. Because I don't want to, like, wound this thing and make things even worse now that it's glued to a fucking board. But I've done that, and then I was in a situation where, like, I was in an apartment and somebody had caught one, and I just took my shoe and I just hit it in the head as hard as I could, which, believe it or not, crushes its head like completely.
I've done the shoot thing. Once we had a squirrel, I told about it before, so quickly. We had a squirrel, it was immobilized. Like, if you touched it, it would kind of move its feet, but it was dying a slow death. So I just backed up 10 foot, took out a 9mm, and shot it in the ear. And I was pretty pleased with my shot. But
nice.
Yeah, not bad, right? Like, you shoot a squirrel in the ear, you hit your target.
Yeah, nice clean kill.
Yep. And it was, insta-dead. But for the rats, we had a different technique. I went out, I bought a styrofoam cooler, and I bought dry ice, and I let it get a nice, whatever dry ice temperature is, it gets cold. And then you set the dry ice up vertically, so they're not, like, standing on it and burning their feet. And within 30 seconds or so, they fall asleep, and maybe a minute or two after that, they'll never wake up. Hypothermia.
You froze the rats.
Hypothermia is supposed to be...
Too much fucking work.
Hypothermia is supposed to be a pleasant death.
On Amazon.
Yeah, dude, it was a big deal. I had to go to 3 different grocery stores to find someone who sold dry ice. But
so why
just grab them by the tail, throw them in the woods, and let nature take its course?
No, these are animals
that's
that you love, right?
Up,
like these are actually nice pets. I felt guilty about killing them, but we talked, we did some Google searches, etc., and apparently hypothermia is a really pleasant death. You just sort of get sleepy, you're not even cold after a little bit, and then, it's done. You don't have a desire to wake up anymore, and you go to sleep, and that's it. So that's how we killed the rats, or we, as in me, myself, and
I'm looking at this as a human, Woody. Mm-hmm. Hypothermia is one of the deaths I would rank on one of the worst.
I'm told no.
Really? I don't know.
No, you get cold for a while, and then you stop shivering, and
then you get hot, and then you die.
You fall asleep.
I would rather freeze to death than drown or burn.
Oh yeah, for sure. Freezing is definitely, if you're going to die by the elements, you want to freeze.
Freezing, yeah. Or
just
even
imagine
suffocating.
freezing to death, and you ever see those people on I Should Not Be Alive?
Yes.
This guy he's in the cold for 8 days, and he takes his boot off, and one night, and his foot bums out.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine your body slowly swelling and pussing like that.
All right, well that's not how it works though.
No,
hypothermia is your body just shutting down and you die.
You get cold, and then you're not cold anymore, and then you get kind of sleepy. You lose sort of the will to fight it, and you nod off, and that's it. I think that's it.
That sounds so bad now.
It's supposed to be one of the more pleasant deaths.
Hypothermia death.
You make shit sound so good, Woody. I'm not even.
I'm not like there have been accounts by people who entered that like lose will to fight stage and been rescued, and that's how they describe it. They're like, I was freezing, I was shivering, and then all of a sudden, cold wasn't on my mind. I was just tired. I laid down, and then that was that.
They said the cold actually preserves, all your vital organs. So people that their body temperature gets at a certain level, or a lot of times if and when they're brought back, so to speak, the chances of them being normal are a lot better off.
Yeah. For people who just tuned in, there's a link in the description to my Dance On contest. You can vote for me. Let's get me to the second round, baby. Team Gamer Tag doesn't lose dance contests.
Every day. Vote every day.
Vote once a day, baby. Once a day. It's I really want to do it again.
Now, hang on now. If you go to round 2, will the young lady still be your partner?
So, in the first round, there were 4 dancers, 2 girls and 2 guys, and then there were 12 competitors. In the second round, there'll be 4 competitors and 4 dancers. So I don't know who my dancer choreographer person will be. It could be the same one.
I got you. So the same one don't carry over to the next round.
Right. Like potentially 3 of her people could go to the next round. And then of course they'd have to split it up. I think they try to make it guy-girl if they can, but I don't really care if it's a guy or a girl. Maybe I don't know.
The church does, Woody.
I don't agree with the church on that. I think my subs know where I stand, but that's my whole morality code is based on the impact you have on the people around you in the world. And if 2 people want to, do their thing off in their room, I don't see how this affects me at all.
It doesn't.
I'm at a loss for why this is such a big problem. Just, dude, knock yourself out. You can do that too.
The human population's having trouble reproducing.
No, I'm outstanding at it. I don't mean to brag, but I've been told I'm pretty good.
I could understand back in medieval times where you didn't want Johnny to sleep with Frank because there were women here that needed to get pregnant to put more strong backs in the barn. We ain't like that no more. We live 60 to 80 years now. We don't live to our 30s.
Yep, for sure. So yeah, dude. If Dick and Andy or Susan and Michelle want to go do their thing, knock yourself out. Heck, if Dick, Andy, Susan, and Michelle all want to do their thing, knock yourself out. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
Get that pussy poppin', get that pussy poppin'.
So, I'm trying to think. What do you guys think of the new maps?
I really like Foundation.
Do you? I like Sanctuary.
I don't.
No?
I just can't. I just ain't feeling them out, to be honest with you.
It's bigger than I want. Like, you know what? Modern Warfare... So, let's go back. Up and before Modern Warfare 3, the basic map design was like, I don't know, 3 basic routes from one side to the other with often like a domination flag or a sabotage objective in the middle, right? Is that how Sabo works? No, it's on the edge. Maybe a demo objective in the middle or something like that. So, you've got these like choke points, maybe 3 of them to get from one side to the other, and it's predictable, and they're going to spawn over there and come to you here, and you just kind of work that way. And I don't want to say, like camper, but like you can control the engagement knowing that they're going to be coming. You can stand by the side, let them come by you, etc. So, when Modern Warfare 3 came out, like I don't know how to describe an average Modern Warfare 3 map. Like a big old spiral with cross sections across it or something like that. Like the whole thing is just chaos. Think of the different routes to get from one side of Arcaden to the other. Dude, it's everywhere. There is no like path, right? There's no center tunnel or something like that. The whole thing is just a big old mess. Like 2 levels, fountains, and crap everywhere. Think of the routes to get from one side of, I don't know, pick any map. Fallen to the other. The routes to get from one side of any place to the other, it's just a like chaotic mess. It's like a little kid scribbling in a piece of paper and saying, "All right, that's the traffic pattern." and
Yeah.
I part of it's kind of coolish, because you can rock the SMGs and every corner just check it and keep moving and do your thing. And part of it's kind of a mess. Like it feels like, oh, well, I didn't have a chance on it. You get cheap deaths. There are a lot of times. Like lately, when I've been playing, this is what happens. I check my corner, I go the other way, and like the instant after I checked it, the guy was there. It wasn't a deficiency where I didn't check my corner and did something stupid. It was like I checked that. There was nobody there. I looked. And it turns out there was somebody there just after I looked. And it makes me feel like, well, what was I supposed to do? Like, you can camp. That always works. But that's it, I guess.
Me personally, I hope Vonderhaar brings back maps like Firing Range, for example.
Firing Range was good, yeah.
I mean, that's a great map.
It's one of the best ever, actually. I don't like the colors, but if Firing Range looked like Terminal and played like Firing Range, it'd be awesome. That would be. I
like Terminal. I want to see a map like Bog from COD 4, except with like some trees on it. You know what I'm saying? Like some tall, I don't know, jungle, tall forest trees, or some big ass old timey pine trees, or something like that on it.
You like Bog that much?
I
love Bog. One of my favorites of all time.
Yeah.
If I'm with a team, Bog is fun, right? If I'm not with a team and I'm fighting for Bravo, or better yet, we have AB and some horrible, soon-to-be-dead jackass that belongs in hell takes Charlie for some reason and intentionally gives them the good spawn, then I hate Bog. Then Bog is the worst. Bog is the most unbalanced domination map that I can remember in Call of Duty history. I can't think of another one that's worse.
I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, I think Interchange is
I don't
way
even
worse.
know which one's worse. Is it better to have AB or BC?
If you get hit on A, you've lost.
You want BC on Interchange?
Yeah, you want BC.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
anything Interchange equals a loss.
They can go through the tunnel and get shot in the face, or they can try to run past that little line of sight and get shot in the face. I mean,
or they could catch that one guy straggling at the bottom where another head glitch is at.
Yeah, and he's gonna get shot in the face there too. So
you're trapped. Once you get an A on Interchange, you're done.
If you're at a full party, or even a group of 3 or 4 on BOD, you can spawn trap the shit out of people at A on BOD. I mean, you shoot them as they walk out from behind the wall. You can just shoot them. So.
Yeah, now that I think about it, you're right. A is worse, but I didn't quite put it together. I don't know. I've been playing so much solo this Call of Duty that I don't feel like I have the team tactics as locked down as I used to.
Shoot, you could spawn trap on Interchange and TDM and kill confirmed. Easy. You can trap him at the A spot because it's so big.
Yeah,
never move.
Because I don't work with a team, like I don't have spawn traps worked out like I once did. We used to sit there and win all the time. Like 50 game win streaks would be routine. And if we did lose a game, all we'd have to do is run 3-5-7 or something like that, maybe run UAV counter UAV. Just tune the classes.
What you're trying to say is somebody came in more prepared than you, and all you had to do was get ready, and they couldn't handle you. I mean, a lot of people, I notice a lot of people rely on their setup to get them to win the game.
Yeah. And that's exactly what it is, right? Like, we might be running kill streaks that you don't see all that often, or playing in a way that's good for YouTube, running around like a chicken with your head cut off, doing whatever. And then we lose a game, first time in like 40 or so, and it's like, oh. Who knew? We've got players in this lobby. Let's go put on a tryhard setup and, not rock like whatever, rapid fire LMGs anymore. And, and then usually we'd win again. Like, that's how it would go. So yeah. But in Modern Warfare 3, I don't have that. I mostly just play alone and do my thing.
The thing about Modern Warfare 3 that kind of sucks that the other games didn't have, you're kind of lucky you don't play, strictly spawn trapping no more. Because sniper rifles and lag compensation, it doesn't work. Like, you head glitching in a spot like that, sniper's going to beast you every time. You guys see?
Go ahead. Sorry.
You guys see they caught Jaws?
What?
They caught a 20-foot, 2,000-pound great white shark.
Really?
Wow. Where?
In Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, in a fishing net.
You got a link. Let me see that. Yeah.
That is Jaws size. That's an enormous
big
fucking shark.
I've never seen a shark that big.
I got pictures of them. Hold up, right here it is. Oh, wrong thing.
I've been wanting to go shark fishing for a while. I think that'd be fun.
Have you ever been deep sea fishing before?
I haven't. Next time I go down to Tampa, we've already agreed like we're going to do it next time I go down to Tampa.
Yeah, that's a must.
Dude,
I want to go whale watching still.
I hated it. I got so seasick. And it,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, seasickness. Yeah.
Have you guys ever been seasick?
No.
The
No,
first
car
time
sick.
I ever went out into the Gulf, real far out, I did. But from that point on, I never did.
It is so dreadful. It is a horrible, horrible thing. I'm out of words on how to describe just
It's
how.
probably something that feels like shit that you can't stop.
Yeah, it
Because the boat's going to constantly be rocking and you got to sit there and wait. I'd probably associate it with having to poop but being in a car.
I didn't make that association at all when it happened to me. Well, like you almost forget, like how long's it been since you threw up, Kyle? Well, you guys drink sometimes. It probably hasn't been that long.
Last time I threw up,
I hate throwing up.
I
hope
threw
my
up
liquor very
in. I know for sure I threw up in Texas about 6 months ago.
Yeah, I knew
But
for sure
before
you
that-
threw up on one of the paintball trips.
Did I?
I've got it on video.
Of me throwing up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's yeah. Yeah.
I threw up
When
last.
if you take alcohol out of the mix, it's been. Oh, I got food poisoning not too long ago too. Yeah, I had went on like one of those really long streaks before I drank a little bit in Texas a while back.
You almost forget how bad feeling bad feels. Like it is freaking terrible,
bad.
super bad. So when I get seasick and it's just, you know, there's a ship out there. You know, there's like whatever between 15 or 12 other people on this thing, and they're not going to turn around for you, and you just freaking suffer, and it goes on for so long. It's terrible. So yeah.
Just imagine being lost at sea, Woody.
Yeah, that would suck too, and you just get more and more thirsty and sunburnt.
And then you got the seasickness to go right along with it.
Yeah, people
You're
get
throwing
over
up, you're getting
seasickness.
dehydrated twice as fast.
Like I see these guys that sail across the ocean, they're getting seasick on the first couple days, and then they just get over it. I want to get over it.
Can't you take like Dramamine? And
Yeah.
That time I got the time I'm thinking of, I did take Dramamine.
Wow.
We'll try this next time.
Do you ever have that
This-
issue with like? Do you get motion sickness like on like bumpy planes and stuff?
So when I finish a plane, I just finish not feeling good, right? Like to say I'm sick would be an exaggeration, but it's just like, I'm glad to be landed. You know, I may have sweat on the plane, like at this sort of like low grade motion sickness, but I just finish feeling kind of worn out and not happy, but you know, not like throwing up, sick or anything like that. It's not good. I don't like it. So yeah, I do get and I got motion sickness once a year ago, actually. It was my vacation, the Dominican Republic trip, and it sucked. It sucked so hardcore.
You need to get drunk next time before you get on the boat. Take like 3 shots of tequila.
One of my worst sicknesses ever. I had a beer ahead of time. So here's what happened. I was taking the flight went from say like Santa Barbara to L.A. to Raleigh, right? So there was like a little jump, and the Santa Barbara plane. I don't know if you guys have ever flown on a plane that sat like 6 people or so. I know Kyle did once. I saw a picture of it. And when we did it, it was super bouncy. Kyle, yours was too, right? Like
It was so bad that I had to hold my seat to keep from bouncing out of it.
Yes, yeah. Like there was a woman with her purse on her lap, and the purse hit the ceiling, right? Like if
exactly.
So
that bad.
That's the level of bounciness. And the guy who sat across the aisle from me looked. You know, you can just look at someone and be like, oh, yeah, he travels for his job. You know, this is a guy who looks like he does 150,000 miles a year. You know, that's his deal. So I looked at him, and I hadn't been on a plane that sat like 6 guys. And I'm like, is this normal? And he looks at me and he's like, nah, this is bad. And with that like moment, we kind of made let me stress this, a non-gay connection. You know, so he took me to the Emeralds Club at the next hotel, where he got like free beers and you know, you've seen them, right? Like what's behind those frosted glass doors. Well, he took me and he's like, look, I got these coupons, I get beers, I get whatever I want here. So he bought me a beer. Now I had heard, because I'm not a big drinker, I'm not like familiar with these things, but people take a wine and it puts them to sleep. Like a glass of wine sort of helps them go out. And since this was a red-eye flight, I had that same idea with a beer. It's like, I'll take a beer, I'm a total lightweight, and after I drink this thing, I'll go on my next leg, and I will fall asleep. But that's not what happened. The one beer made me susceptible to motion sickness, and I bet I threw up on that leg, I'll say 8 to 10 times. Like, it was just horrible. And the plane was bumpy, so they kept like putting the fasten your seatbelt, can't get up sign. And at first, the stewardesses were like, no, you can't get up, like to go to the toilet and throw up. And I'm like, I'm like running. And before long, there was just like this look of understanding, like, oh yeah, I know you. You're allowed to get up. I don't want you throwing up all over the other people or on the seats or whatever. And people from nearby had sympathy on me, and they all started like passing their air sickness bags in my direction. Like, you know, it was just coming. It was. They had to be the worst flight of my life.
Yeah.
And
Here, mister, don't throw up on me, please. You take mine.
Yeah, you know, it's like, look, I'm gonna, because you know, right? You're 30 minutes into your flight. You're like, I won't be needing this air sickness bag. So they all kind of collected by me, and it was just, I didn't like it. And you're trapped, right? You're in an airplane. There's no, like, getting better. It's not like when you're hungry and you just have a bite to eat and you fix it. There's no fixing this. They just have to endure it until we land.
Yeah.
There I was. So, what are you going to do?
Drink more next time.
I put shotgun shells in a microwave for tomorrow's video. That's kind of a neat thing. Like
I cannot wait to see
I
it.
think they'd break the glass.
It was birdshot. I bet a regular, like they're called BBs, right? In a regular buckshot.
Yeah.
Usually you just call them shot.
Shots.
BBs are an actual size
Caliber,
designation
if you
for
will.
it. Yeah, a caliber, yeah. BB is a size.
Oh,
It's a caliber.
Well, I've heard them called
It's-
BBs in there, but I don't know. I
Would-
forget
would-
how
Yeah,
official the
you'd be
source
like,
was.
you know, number 7 shot, for example.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know.
Shot. They're just called shot.
Okay, so I bet if it was one of those shotgun shells that had like 9 shots in it, you know, like little 9mm or something, you know, they come with like 9 in there or 12 in there or something like that, then it would have broken the glass. But this was birdshot because I didn't want to die. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, you know, I microwaved 22, like the bullets, and I microwaved shotgun shells. And the shotgun shells, they reacted. That was kind of cool. So I was happy about that.
And people often think they're like, "Oh, what if you shot buckshot? I bet that stuff really kicks." And it's like, why would it kick more just because the size of the BBs is bigger? You know, the shot.
It's
like,
the weight.
It doesn't matter if it's the load, it's the weight of the projectile, not how they're broken up. You know, 1 ounce of 9-shot kicks the same amount as 1 ounce of buckshot.
Yep.
It's an ounce.
Mhm.
An ounce is an ounce is an ounce.
I want everybody else to realize that the reason guns are deadly is because it's centralized.
I don't know what that means.
Basically, you put a bullet into a centralized piece of metal that directs all the force in one direction. Whereas a microwave, it can go everywhere.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
My wife.
Yeah, you got the little lock chamber. Yeah.
So like, I know that, right? Like, if you take a firecracker and put it on your palm, it stings. You put it in your fist and you lose fingers, right? It's that compression. If you take a bullet and put it in a barrel with a back on it, then it's going to shoot out the front. That's how that works. If it just explodes on a table, then it kind of goes pop, but it's not like a directed force out the side. So intellectually, I knew that, right? Like, look, if you take a bullet and just make it boom, then it's not going to shoot across the room. On the other hand, Wings, would you want it in your hand? Like, would you trust it to be safe? Would you, like, you'd stand back, right? That's just common sense.
I'd probably put the camera on a tripod and just, like, you know, press the microwave and run.
That's exactly how I did it. I put the camera on a tripod, I set up a 300mm zoom lens, and then I pressed the start button, and I got the hell out of there. And then I thought I was safe at, like, 25 feet away, and I was. But my wife is like, further, further, until I'm like sitting on the fence. And yeah, but I like the microwave series. I like getting outside. I like goofing about with my wife and kids. This time Colin did this big, like, so what happens, what we've done the last couple of weeks is Colin hands us whatever we're going to do. And this time I asked him what it was. And rather than say, like, bullets, he's like, hello, everybody, this is Colin's gamer tag, or something like that. And then he said something about SpongeBob and Squidward and headed on his way. I'm like, you know what? I'm using that. What the hell? So,
You know, Redneck could probably spin this off. Can the K5 Blazer crush it?
Running over shit. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so Colin's a boss. I like it when he shows up in the video and hands us stuff, and we do whatever. But, yeah, we got to figure out a way to remotely activate a microwave as stuff gets more and more dangerous.
I go look on Craigslist, look for an electrician. I'm pretty sure any experienced electrician could probably do it for you.
No, see, the issue isn't getting the power when you want it to the microwave. That's what a lot of people think. They're like, oh, put it on a timer, or plug it in, or flip the breaker.
You have to hit that
But
start
you
button somehow.
Yeah, it's not like, you know, if your power went out mid-microwave and the power comes back on, your microwave doesn't start up again. You got to press the button. You got to press start on that thing. So what you have to do is...
Look here. You ever, like, get, like, a receiver for, like a PC tower? They come with that remote that has that receiver that's infrared that sits on top of on your tower, wherever you want it to be, so you can change the TV from your computer.
Okay.
Buy one of those, have an electrician hardwire it into the microwave so it turns the power on when you put the power on the remote control.
But
I'm
see, that's
thinking
not the
a
issue.
little bit simpler, right? Like you know, a remote control car, the servo, it has an arm and it makes the wheels steer back and forth.
Yeah.
What if we just mount that to the front of the microwave and have the arm press the start button?
I'm thinking much simpler than that.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm thinking like a lever system with a string.
Oh yeah, not even battery powered or anything.
Yeah, but see,
how about we go simpler than that?
You're going to be right.
I'm picturing 4 broomsticks duct taped together.
Now look.
There we go.
How about this, Woody? How funny would it be, and this would even be funny for the video, what if you made a sandbag type bunker with like a little hole, right?
Yes.
I mean, that would be for visual. How much does it cost to make a sandbag bunker? You know, $30 and some sand?
Yeah, I would totally be down for that.
But,
Like there's a little hole in there.
This way, Woody. You get 4 broomsticks put together, you're giving yourself, what is that, 20 foot of reach?
That'll do. 20
All right,
foot of
but
reach
you
and a
still- you'll probably
foxhole.
still if you put the timer on long enough, you can still get the hell away.
It's unpredictable. Like if you're
I
microwaving
understand
explosives,
that, but
I don't know
you're
how.
just giving yourself a 20-foot head start. If you had the remote control, you could do it from inside your house.
No, that's not true,
but
though,
it's
Woody,
not
because
simple.
see, when the remote control, it's the same concept as plugging it in. You have to plug it in and then press start.
You know, that's why you have the electrician wired in right to the power button. As soon as you press the power on the remote control, it starts the microwave.
I suppose you could do that, but that's
It's
that's
none. It's
a
none
little
but
bit out of our
soldering,
budget.
dude.
That's a little bit out of our budget, though, and it requires the manipulation of a microwave when a stick really gets things done.
I'm down with the redneck duct tape
Come
and
on.
sticks.
Yeah.
Pushing it
Kyle,
through the
you
hole.
had
I knew you would be.
sandbag
I knew you would.
that these
Dude,
businesses have.
we could make part of the video chopping down a tree limb, like knocking off all the little things. Sharpen that
It would
thing.
be funny if it showed you with goggles on, like in a lab coat and a soldering gun, and sparks are flying everywhere, and you're like, "Screw it!"
You know,
you stomp on the control board, and then you got like duct tape in the broomstick.
You got another video just trying to push that button with a broomstick. It's gonna be harder than you think it is to push a button with 4 broomsticks.
I don't think so. I picture a piece of wood with a V cut in it that helps you aim it, and then just push it with it being aimed, and like from 20 feet away in a foxhole with sandbags, and then kaboom.
And to the guy who's in the comments saying,
Are you going to dig a trench in your yard, Woody? That would be so epic.
So you think digging a trench in the yard is a really big deal, but we have access to a lot of explosives. You could just make a small hole, make them go boom. However, Kyle, do you have any idea how explosives work? Yes, you do. You can put a hole in the yard, instant foxhole.
I can figure it out. Yeah.
Yes. So that'll be... I'm pretty excited about this.
Don't you live in like one of those neighborhoods that you have to have like a certain lawn to keep up?
Technically, I was going to do it in Kyle's yard.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know how we're gonna.
I could just see Woody blowing shit up in a microwave in his foxhole with like a World War II helmet on.
That was the plan, dude. That was absolutely the plan. I'm like, honey, we'll put the microwave in the. We have like a little wooded area in our backyard. I'm like, we'll put it in there to keep the microwave shrapnel in check, and then we'll make it go boom, and everything will be fine. And she's like, you are not blowing up a microwave, and I don't have any explosive experience, right? I have explosive. I have an experienced explosive. What would you call them? Counselor, consultant. That's what I'm going for. But I don't really know like what 1 ounce does to a microwave or 2 ounce does to a microwave.
I know the guy at Cheap Charlie's Fireworks. Does that count as the same level of consultant you got?
No.
No. Because 3 ounces is going to send that microwave into a bunch of little pieces, and 6 ounces would vaporize that fucking microwave.
Yeah, dude, these explosives are freaking no joke. So, anyway, we're gonna make this thing go boom. That'll be next week, and dude, I love my microwave series. I'm really excited about it. It doesn't get a ton of views. Like, it does well, but it's in line with my other videos.
It seems like that would be the video I'd be more attracted to.
It's gonna go boom.
I want to see the mishaps too.
I mean, it's almost like the idea. Remember Can You Blend It? Remember that series?
Yes.
That was before YouTube got popular.
Yeah, that was.
That was a cool-ass series.
That's on my list of things to do. Like the next time Apple releases like a new iPhone or an iPad or like something that everybody desperately wants, the next gadget. If they come out with their next iTV or something, and it's like, oh my god, suddenly it got awesome. I'm sticking one of those babies in the microwave.
Damn straight, that would go crazy.
Microwave the new Xbox. That would be hilarious.
Yes, yeah. Microwave a new Xbox. That's the kind of thing I'm thinking of.
You need like in-line footage where you're sitting in line. All right, sitting in line to buy the Xbox. Everybody else.
Yep.
Little do they know, I'm microwaving mine.
Shit, I tell them I'm gonna go home. As soon as I get home, I'm gonna microwave this bitch.
Dude, what you do is you find one of those long lines, right? Get there early in the morning, buy 2 of them, come back with a microwave, and do that shit in front of the line. Like, that would be awesome. So, melt that thing down while they're all waiting in line.
What kind of microwave you got that can fit an Xbox?
Get one of those troll faces, like little mask.
The one I have now is kind of weak sauce. And what my problem is, it turns off sometimes. Like, so picture yourself microwaving something explosive, like shotgun shells, and then it goes for like 30 seconds and then auto shut off. And you're like, do you want to go back there and turn it back on? You're risking your hand here. So that's how it goes down.
Here's what you need to do, Woody. You need to test. I know this is dangerous water, but you should put an Xbox and a PS3 controller against the microwave. See which one's better.
Oh, yeah. Right. I like the way you're thinking. We can settle this which one's better once and for all thing.
Obviously, this holds the credibility.
Yeah. I don't know which better way to test which console's better.
Yeah, how the engineers of each controller obviously understood that they were going to be going up against cosmic rays.
Do the 1 minute microwave test on both of them, and then plug them in, try to operate them. Oh. If they both work, go 2 minutes, 30 minutes, whichever one lasts the longer.
It sounds like Xboxes and PlayStations hooked up in the background, and you could try to turn them on with the controller after a minute.
Hold on, I'm jotting down some of these ideas.
Yeah. The Xbox is the winner. It went 7 minutes. The PlayStation went 6, or whatever,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't think they'd last more than 2 minutes because eventually you start frying the solders and the thermal compounds on the board.
Absolutely. We'll see. It took a while I went 10 minutes and the 22s weren't exploding like I thought they were. They don't think they had primers.
There was that woman that dropped her Sony Ericsson into the oven when she was cooking. Mm-hmm. It finished the entire dinner and got it out, and it still worked.
Ooh.
And that's 500 degrees.
We were just goofing around today, and I was taking black powder and putting it in arrows, and then sticking a fuse out the end of the arrow and lighting it, and then shooting it up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, shooting it up in the air with a crossbow. That was awesome. That was pretty fun.
If you shoot black powder with a crossbow, it goes boom?
There's a fuse. Took a fuse out the end of the arrow and then lit the fuse and then waited until it got really close to the tip of the arrow and then shot.
That's got to be
Kyle, let me ask you this. You ever see those old, shows where they had like the little fucking potato sack with the black powder in it wrapped around the end of the arrow, and that blows up? How does that work?
It doesn't work.
I figured
At
they'd
all.
just give a guy with like black powder in his wound.
That would pretty much just when it lights the black powder, it's just gonna go poof. You're talking about Evil Dead, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, bullshit. No, if you want
Yeah.
to do that, you've got to build a warhead. You've got to have a steel case on the front. Basically, like you got to attach a pipe bomb to the end of the arrow to make that work. And the problem with that is because you're using black powder, is delivering enough of a warhead using black powder is kind of beyond the capabilities of a fucking arrow. So you got to use something more powerful than black powder, like C4 or Simtex or maybe det cord.
A red target.
Depends what you're trying to do. If you want to pop, yeah. If you want to blow a car up, nah.
All the series, I should do my bayonet series.
Just start stabbing shit. Televisions, cats.
Yeah, everybody likes the iPad 2. And I've always wondered how well the iPad 2 goes up against the Russian Mosin.
That video was awesome, man. And you could totally see how it happened. You were like, there was a webcam in front of you, and you wanted to show it the front of it and the back of it, and then boom.
I was Skyping him. You might have heard the Skype going off. I was like, dude, don't pull your gun out on Twitch. They'll go ape shit. About that time, he goes,
yeah, I've done that before, actually. I've pulled out guns on Twitch, and they're, oh my god, you've got weapons on Twitch.
Yeah.
But,
You're not supposed to have weapons on Twitch?
yeah, they have a problem with it. And apparently, pointing a weapon at a camera is something that really catches people's attention. Like, it's a super big deal. Like
the shotgun.
Yeah.
Obviously, the web camera is irreplaceable.
Or, I'm going to hurt somebody.
I bet it's one of those things where, like, people have committed suicide on Twitch, and they don't even want anybody fucking around.
Oh, that's a story. Has anybody ever done that?
Yeah, I know they have. I haven't seen it, but, like, I've seen instances of it where, like, it's been reported. Where,
I put Twitch suicide and a dog attempts suicide on YouTube.
I got a video title for you, Wings. Wings of Redemption. Bayonets. A pussy.
Whoa. Oh.
Yeah, like,
I remember
You topic.
yeah.
just holding a gun
That's rough, Redneck.
on camera.
The cat now. I remember Woody said the cat. I'm talking
It
about
doesn't
the
really
cat.
catch people's
worse.
attention, right? It's just like this. But when you go like that, all of a sudden, it's like a different kind of thing. It feels like a bigger deal, and they make a big deal out of it on Twitch.
You gotta make it more friendly sounding, Redneck. It's gotta be like Wings of Redemption, Quick Scopes, Pussy.
Oh no! I'll be right back.
And you gotta do it like the Johnny Knoxville kind of.
If it was me, I wouldn't want somebody to say quick scope. It'd have to be like hard scope.
I just imagine being like this. Hi, I'm Jordy Jordan. I quick scope pussy.
Would that be a good thing to be known as the guy who quick scopes?
No, that seems like a bad thing, right? I want to be a guy who hard scopes. That's what you want to be. Yeah, that's how I work it, baby.
Iron lung, son.
He's going in with that. Holy shit.
What are you laughing at?
Up the Iron Lungs reference. Going down on a girl, holding your breath.
Oh god. Oh man. Or you could, or the other side of it, right? Like, I don't know. Imagine only being able to hold your breath for 6 seconds, even with what is it called? Not Iron Lung or what's
Steady Aim Pro or
No.
Pro.
Marksman Pro.
Is that what it is that holds your breath now?
Yeah, Marksman holds your breath now. It used to be Steady Aim.
Did it was it Steady Aim?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll just trust you. I
Because
forgot.
Modern Warfare 2, they tried to appease the quick scoping, people by making Steady Aim, quick scope, no scope.
Was it Scout in Black Ops?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But yeah. Anyway, 6 seconds of holding your breath. You're not a good man if you get 6 seconds of breath holding.
No.
You do your thing, and all of a sudden you're like, it's like this. Yeah, you gotta be doing
These
better.
motherfuckers are so out of breath too after 6 seconds. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, they're like,
Like, hold up, you just ran across the fucking map, jumped down with 50 pounds of gear, and went down sight almost instantly. But holding your breath what got you tired.
I know. My man ran like you've run a mile in the last 3 minutes, but and oh, someone's knocking on my door. Come in. Oh, different door. Something crazy's happened outside. I'm sorry. You guys want to call subs?
Sure.
All right. Put your phone number in the chat, and we'll call you up.
Sexy girls get priority.
You know what I thought was cool? I think it was 2 weeks ago. A mom called. Right? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
She was like well thought out and like that. That was pretty neat. You don't get too many moms.
Holy shit! You guys seen this? The guy's man's dating spreadsheet goes viral.
Really?
Yeah.
What was
he's like
this?
on a dating website and he's got all his favorites like picked out and he has like a number system on appearance, age, and like days they went out with her on. Let me
That's
show
funny.
you.
He's pretty organized.
Wonder if it's your buddy.
Dan's got that stuff wired. I need to get an update from him. Really? You just put your phone number in the chat.
Online appearance 7.5, mixed bag of pictures, great bod, works in my building.
You have reached the Sprint voicemail box of 732-423-9728. To leave a voice message, press 1, or just wait for the tone. To send a numeric page, press 2 now. At the tone, please record your voice message.
You really gonna
When
leave
you
a
are
voicemail?
finished recording, you may hang up or
We don't even
press
know if this is the person.
Yeah, I guess we'll let it go. Who knows why that number was in the chat. This person put their number a gazillion times, so presumably they actually want to be called. Let's see how it goes.
Oh my god, are you really there?
Yes. Is this really Painkiller already? Yes, it is. That's what happens when you put your number in.
One thing I realized,
Hello?
I have...
Hey, it's Painkiller already. Did you put your phone number in the chat?
Yes, I did, King Woody.
King? Oh, yes. But it ended. I don't think I'm king anymore. I think,
Well, no, I'm still declaring you king in my heart. And fuck Kyle.
You know who I am now. I'm the Dancing King, baby. New vote.
Yep. And I have a real serious question.
Oh. Why do I think it's not that serious? But carry on. Let's see what you got.
It's a girl I like. Bringing her to prom.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like she kind of likes me, but she doesn't exactly want to date yet. Should I play it out because she does seem to like me? Or should I say, go fuck yourself?
I've got my opinion. I'm curious as to what the group thinks.
I got mine.
Do you want to fuck her?
Only if we're in a committed relationship.
Only if it's a committed relationship. Okay.
That's
I
not how
have
Kyle
no
rolls.
advice for you then.
Here's my advice.
I'm not Kyle. I won't fuck anything.
Whoa, time out. If you won't fuck anything, then you shouldn't even bother wasting your time with it.
Here's my thought on this thing. I think you should make a go at this and use the magic of prom to see if it starts off the relationship, right? Because this is what this guy wants. He's looking for a relationship with this girl. And right now she's on the fence, but she'll go to prom with him. So fantastic. There's your opening. Go to prom with her. Make your move on prom night. I'm not saying, home run on this thing. But see if, if she's receptive. If she's going to be receptive, she probably will be on prom night. And with that, it can be the launch of the relationship that you're looking for. What is the...
We talk about date rape?
No, that's not what I'm going for at all. But here's what I dated this girl, Marcy, my junior year. And in my high school, the juniors and seniors went to the same prom. It was junior-senior prom, happened every year. So I brought her to prom with me. And, when I asked her out, we were dating. By the time prom rolled around, we were kind of not dating anymore. But we were still prom dates. We had set that up. We didn't officially break up, and the prom was still on, and whatever. But that night, it was like we were dating. I hooked up with her. I'm not going to detail everything. There was no sex, but she treated me like she liked me. That's for damn sure. And I just think, like prom night just kind of opens people up to romantic possibilities.
Is it prom date the one you mentioned on Wife Wednesday? Not the Wife Wednesday, but the Road to Woody's Wife?
I mentioned all my dates on Road to Woody's Wife, so yeah, she's in there somewhere.
That was a funny series. I still watch that.
Some people have this Road to Commander that just goes down in Call of Duty history. Mine's Road to Woody's Wife.
Oh,
yeah. My wife's awesome, even though she shot me with an airsoft gun tonight. I bet it left.
I know, I watched that. That was kind of funny.
She's something else. But
you seem like you have a loving wife.
I like her. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Wings, you said you had your idea, or did it fade away?
Oh, he didn't want to fuck her. I'm out of advice.
Well, Jordy is the bachelor there, I mean, fuck Kyle yet again. And Wings will get all the ladies pimping in his truck, going slowly down the street.
No,
I can see it.
I'm just saying.
What do you think she's interested in you? I mean,
it's called liquoring her up, getting some Spanish flies up in her.
Well, no, like every time she comes over my house, we straight out just cuddle.
Dude, she likes you, I think.
I'm telling you.
That or she thinks you're gay, and I'm not saying that because you keep saying fuck Kyle.
She might be the one want.
I'm just saying, there's two reasons a girl's going to cuddle with you. Either she likes you or she thinks you're homosexual.
But wait, don't girls cuddle the guys they friend zone?
No.
You're going to get a titty grab. You be cuddling with me thinking you're friend zone.
That's right. There's an entrance fee here, baby.
There's going to be some nipple pinching. It's going to be angry titty grabbing.
Well, me, I'm a short, little, skinny guy, but she turned down the high school varsity jock captain dude. She turned him down to go to prom with me.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, you got this in the bag. All right,
you got this.
Just make sure you got some protection when you go to prom. You're gonna nail that.
Yeah, I believe
so.
Oh,
I've already nailed her cousin.
Awesome. See if you can get the cousin involved. Little incest. All right. The best kind.
Dude, you need to do like a Road to Prom date series on RedTube.
I know. Y'all are cousins, but you don't have to touch. It's okay as long as you don't touch.
Well, I'm 18, so I can do it, and I'll even mention Woody in there. I'll be like, yeah, Woody, Kyle, Wings, and Redneck. You guys are all advisors for this.
All right, man.
Make sure you link me. I want to watch
this video so fast, dude.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah.
Bye, man.
Peace out.
So the guy I was hanging out with today was mentioning this stuff in South America. I think he called it like devil's breath or something like that. And apparently it's this hallucinogenic flower that they crush up into a powder. And they'll like blow it in your face. And it makes you super susceptible to like someone else's influence. And what has been happening, and it sounds like BS to me, but he said it was true, is like they'll like blow this stuff in the face of tourists. And, like, you're almost immediately affected, and they'll, like, walk you to an ATM and, like, have you clear out your money. And I'm thinking I need some of this stuff.
I use it on my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a YouTube video.
It does. But, dude, it keeps running through my head, this habit. My mom is now one of my biggest fans on my channel, right? Like, I probably should call her more often, but she watches my YouTube channel to see what's new in my life. And Painkiller already, like, you guys, this show is not safe for children or mothers. Like, it's just inappropriate. And yeah, so every so often I'll let something go, and it's like, God, my mom sees this. So the ideas that I have to use this powder on are just not appropriate for my mom to know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. I get what you're saying. I can kind of, yeah.
What was I going to say?
Oh, I dropped a number in there.
Oh, you want to call that one?
Yeah, the 716 guy.
Yep.
What's up?
Hey, this is Painkiller already.
Hi. Yeah.
What's up, man? So, do you have a question for us?
I don't know. I guess I was just kind of wondering what your opinion on, like, just holidays and everything are, because I have a couple birthdays
Motherfucker,
coming
what
up,
do you
and
think about Christmas?
Oh my god, I didn't know
Whoever came up with the
I could hear
idea
everybody through this.
of holidays and paid vacation
About Arbor Day.
is okay with me. Like the general concept. So here's the deal. It used to be like way back in the day when I was a kid. Seriously, before that, whenever you didn't work, you worked dollars for hours, and that was it all the time. And now that you get on salary, even if you're dollars for hours, they pay you like for a 40-hour week when you're on vacation. Now, obviously, you make the same amount per year, so you just sort of stock up and accrue your holiday time. But this concept is totally okay with me. I'm a big fan of vacation and holidays. But I don't know that you'll find like a big anti-holiday contingent. I'm not sure where this question was born from. Like something about you inspired Kyle. Kyle said, we have got to get this guy in the call. Please call the 716 guy. And then we give you a number and you're like, what do you think of holidays? Like anyone's going to be like, fuck Christmas, man. This is ridiculous.
It sounds like a slave shop worker.
Yeah, you and your Memorial Day.
We would like Christmas Eve off, please.
Yeah, dude, but people are generally in favor of holidays.
I'm not even a Christian, and I like Christmas.
Yeah, I think that's kind of across the board. I think most people, even who are agnostic or whatever, they're like, yeah, it's Christmas, it's a holiday, it's that fun giving time of
everybody
year.
likes Christmas.
There is nobody on the other side of this issue. Like,
Which makes your question very odd.
yeah, it makes your question pretty weird. I'm trying to think of similar questions. Like, Redneck.
It almost sounds like,
What do you think of
when
heat in the winter? Do you like it?
Yeah, that's hot. I mean,
You like air conditioning in the summer? Like,
Red's never going to let you live this down, right? This is bad.
Yeah. No.
Do you want to come up with a second question?
Sure, I'll come up with the second question.
You better
What do you think about the high school
This
president
poor
saying we're going to have
guy.
to start going to school on Saturday?
I feel bad for him. Like I don't want to insult the caller, right? He's a fan and he's temporarily at least part of the show. But clearly something happened to him. Perhaps as a child, perhaps it was like a car accident without a seatbelt. Like something turned this guy's accelerator to quarter speed only. And
I thought that was obvious. I'm subscribed to
yeah.
Reddit.
Now, I don't want to put the man down, but it's just sad. That's all. It's sad. Did you get like a tax break for your condition?
Once.
What? Yeah,
Oh,
you should make. I think if you're, in a state like you can get like a Social Security benefit and maybe stop working
God,
and
this is just mean.
you're ready to go.
So, thanks for calling in.
Thanks for calling in, man.
You really,
Anytime.
really made me look like an asshole there. I pasted your number in and everything. Last time I do that.
All right.
So in the future, just saying, if you guys post your number there, there's like a 1 in 25, 1 in 50 chance we're going to call you because there's not that many numbers in the chat. So like, write a question down.
All right.
Like, literally, because I guess I can understand how it could be blustering. His friends are laughing at him hard right now.
Kyle, do I know him?
Hello.
Hey. I think I picked your
Hey.
number because you said you voted for me on the dance-on competition.
I did vote for you in the dance on, and I personally thought that you were better than X-Jaws by far. However, I was not satisfied with C-Nanner's performance either. So I thought you were one of the best YouTubers up there.
Yeah, and when I looked at some of the other performances, I don't want to call them out, it was like their parts were so easy. Like, hey, you stand here, and I'll treat you like a stripper pole. It's like, dude, I could have done that.
You had an actual act. I mean, X-Jaws was, like, funny because he was, like, struggling to keep up with his partner, but you had it down. You and your partner were doing pretty good, I'd say.
We rocked that competition, man. We're going to win this thing. This is gamer
I
tag
hope so.
swag.
I'll vote every day for you.
And that's why you're
Now,
on the
I
show.
got a good question for the stream here.
Go ahead.
All right, so it's a would you rather, and it's very important. Okay, so would you rather? Okay, and this is a feet first question. Okay, would you rather go feet first through a steamroller, or have a steamroller come over your feet first, or would you rather go feet first into a wood chipper?
Ooh. Wood chip. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah,
This is hard. how big of a wood chipper?
See, that's the thing. It's a normal wood chipper because you're taking the risk there that it's going to jam up like halfway through.
If it jams up, do I get to go away? Do I like survive?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Wow, dude.
you might bleed out. It might be a lot slower. Like, see, the immediate response would be like, oh, well, the steamroller's slower, so you might think that's not an option. But, I mean, there's a chance the steamroller might numb you out before you feel the rest of it, you know? But
I'll take the steamroller.
yeah.
Yeah, steamroller.
I'm really
Because
stuck.
I
on
think
this.
This is sort of making me think about that guy who had his kid get caught in the fucking wood chipper.
exactly. Dude.
You know,
Is that not
it's
sad?
actually, I had this question for the show way before that happened, but thinking back to that now, I don't know if it's such a good question to ask.
I'm thinking of the what was the movie Fargo? That's the one.
Yeah, when he where he's
a guy
cutting
had his
buddy up.
son stuck in the wood chipper.
Yeah, he took his son to work with him for some reason, and he's like a 6-year-old little boy, and he tried to put a limb in, and the limb got sucked in and brung him with it.
Oh my
That
god!
is-
And did the kid
I mean,
die? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, he was dead. He got sucked right into it.
Oh my god!
They had to send grief counselors to the actual scene of the crime. It was so bad. Even the EMS people had to get counseling after that.
Yeah. It
Just
was like a
imagine cleaning up a
commercial.
6-year-old.
Yeah. This guy owned like a business. Is a big commercial wood chipper.
that is so.
Yeah.
That's over.
Just
the top
imagine
horrible.
the feeling of dread you would have to be in a father in that situation.
I'm telling you, if I was like,
I would probably take my own life. I literally
if
would.
that was my only kid, like,
Yeah.
I'd probably kill myself. Honestly,
Right.
legitimately. I mean, I
That's
just
the thing
couldn't.
I'm in. Like, if I were to do that, what would I do next? It's like, well, shucks, I can't bail on my wife and daughter. But I don't know how I'd live.
Because you'd have to see that every day of the rest of your life.
Mm.
Yeah. Now,
Every
if
time
that's
you
the
close
way,
your eyes, you'd probably see that shit. And, like, I'd have to take my life. I mean, I'd have to be selfish.
Mhm.
Like, you ever had, like, a case of buyer's remorse? And how bad that feels?
Yeah.
Just imagine
Now-
what it'd be
now
like
back
to lose
to
a
the-
son.
Yeah,
that
back
you-
to the
that you
thing. I
watched
think
die.
I'm going steamroller. Hell with it.
Steamroller.
I recognize.
Steamroller?
I recognize that it's going to be a pretty rough, 8 seconds. But at the end of 8 seconds, I'm through. Like, I know there won't be any more. Whereas the wood chipper, who knows? They might be like a gurg, working me in.
Yeah, I'm
They're
going to
like,
steamroller too because I feel the wood chipper, once it gets to my pelvis, it'd be crocking up.
mm-hmm. And Wings is,
Oh, man.
Wings is a good
Once it gets
sized
to
guy.
my cock, it's definitely choking down.
Yeah. When that wood chipper gets to my midsection, you can't handle
It may
this.
lop through my legs, but once it gets to Big Daddy, no sir.
Yeah, once it hits my
Oh, I
balls
get
of
that.
steel, that thing will jam up real good.
That's right.
That's a really tough. That's one of the worst ones I've ever heard. That's that's kind of like,
Absolutely.
would you rather shoot yourself in the heart or shoot yourself in the head? Either way, it's really fucking bad. It's almost a non-issue. It's like, isn't there an option
See,
where I
the
just
heart
run
that-
really fast?
The heart with the head, you see, if you shoot yourself in the heart, you have a closed casket for your family. Shoot yourself in the head, you might die a little quicker, but you're pretty much going to put stress on your family. That's a decision you got to make here. Here it's like, do I want my fucking body spread out over 32 inches? Or do I want my body spread out over 8 feet?
I actually have a friend of my family who was actually run over legitly and died that way by a steamroller. For real. No joke.
How does that happen?
I was wondering if anybody ever been ran over by a steamroller besides Bug Bunny.
No, it happened. There was one in Georgia I know for a fact. The guy was a geologist, and anyways, make a long story short, the guy driving the steamroller was an illegal immigrant, which made it even more worse than it should have been.
How do you
Yeah.
get run over by a steamroller?
Yep.
You got to be hardcore not paying attention.
You could be really stupid, right? Like that guy that just called in, Kyle's friend. He's at risk of steamroller running
Oh
over.
my god! I'm gonna invite me to a chat with him right now. His friends are all giving him so much shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, all right, he has a good excuse. All right, apparently he was going to ask a marijuana question, and his little brother walked into the room, and then he was just stumped.
I think I'm still seeing a man at risk of steamroller running over right there.
I think the marijuana question is the reason why he couldn't think of another question on the spot.
I think we should ever refer to him as cognitive
You
horsepower
better be
deficient
careful in
guy.
the parking lot.
No, we need something that rings. Who can he be? What should his name be?
Whose name? What?
Like that guy, right? Like it.
That's Father Christmas.
Oh my God! His
guy
his
who
real
was
name is
too
is like
stupid to
Wes
think.
or Wev or something like that.
Web?
Yeah. Now, in his defense,
Give my real name. Oh my God! Then he could say.
in his defense, it is nerve wracking to be on the podcast. But I mean, I'm on the phone all day at work, so I do sales.
That's the
So
only question you came with.
Yeah,
that's
that guy
Yeah,
crushed it. Did everyone else do it? I said steamroller.
I did steamroller
Yeah,
too.
Wings did steamroller too because he couldn't get past his balls of steel.
I
Redneck-
don't know what to say. All right, the steamroller. Here's why I think it would be so horrible. Is it's like imagine it's turning you into a fucking tube of toothpaste, dude.
Yep, I know. Like,
I'll put it
you're-
this way: by the time it gets to your liver, you're dead. By the time your head gets run over shit, you're already gone.
I don't think so. Like, I honestly think that, like, getting shot in the heart, here's the deal. If you get choked out, right, if they cut all the blood off to my brain, that takes 10 seconds or so. So if
Yeah.
you get shot in the heart and say it, like, just insta-stops, I think you've still got 10 seconds before you're out. You're like,
I'm talking about you can't live without your liver.
well, you're not
You
going to
can't-
recover,
other
but you won't be
organs.
dead
for a
yet.
little while.
Yeah, you could live for
Well-
hours without your liver.
well, I'd
I mean-
imagine it happened a lot like this. When I was little, we went squirrel hunting, right? And my brother shot a squirrel. And I'll make this fast. My dad comes over to clean the guts out, and instead of skinning it like a deer, he just like smacked it on a rock to make sure it was dead. Then he squeezed the guts out the squirrel's like butthole, essentially. And I'd imagine that the steamroller would go somewhat like that, for the most part.
Oh, I've seen like small animals, like chickens and stuff, who were like ran over by like heavy machinery, and they turn into fucking pancakes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like-
Oh yeah.
But you're
I'm
going
just
legs
thinking-
up, so that's
I'm just
that's
thinking-
more
Yeah,
than-
he had to go leg first too, right? Because a head first steamroller,
Yeah,
I see
that's-
as instant death.
That's the decision. That's what makes it tough, is because you know you're not
what
going to die right
what
away.
if it's not though. What if imagine if like instead of instant death, it just kind of like scalps you and keeps kind of like pushing you away from it.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, that
'Cause
would be
that-
so tense.
That's pretty likely too, because otherwise, your head isn't quite heavy enough to like lift the steamroller up off
You'd
the
be
ground
like
and roll over.
digging your toes in, trying to get this thing to run you over.
There's a scene from a movie where they run over these Afghanis with a tank, and I want to say they go feet first in that movie.
Is it real life or is
Just
it
like-
just like all special?
Well,
effects?
it's a movie, but they did it in real life.
Okay. Well, I meant, was it a movie like Restapo or something like that, where it was a movie, but it was, documented?
Oh no, it was a fictional movie based upon stories.
Wings, I got a guy's phone number who will rap battle anybody. Are you down?
I guess.
All right.
I guess.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks guys. Have a good rest of the show.
Thanks, buddy.
I hope
That
this
guy was
guy's.
out here.
Hey, that guy was
Yes.
good. I hope this guy's audio is good enough to handle his rapping skills. Wings, you
Now,
better
let me
think.
be let me be prepared. You can see me. I'm a deer in headlights right now. I have nothing written.
Dude, I would be worse.
I'm gonna go ahead and cheat on his ass.
Hello?
This is the guy who can
Hey.
rap battle.
This is
Pardon?
Painkiller already. Did you put your phone number in the chat?
Hello?
Hey,
Get off the phone.
this is Painkiller already. Did you put your phone number in the chat?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good. I thought the whole thing was
Damn,
like.
I was hoping the little kid was gonna be there. I was already formulating. I'd be like, "Well, put your mic on down, bitch, and sit it right back in your purse while I step back and spit a spectacular verse."
Yeah, Wings! So you want to rap battle anybody? Because we got Wings of Redemption here ready to take you on.
Oh, no, man, I can't rap battle. You
What?
don't think I could?
You put it in the chat. I believe
Wait a
everything.
minute. You
Oh,
did
man,
not
dude.
just lie to us.
Oh, man. I'm going to get called if I just put my number in.
Dude, you owe me daily votes on danceon.com.
Yeah, maybe he does sound like a bitch. He needs to put his mic back in his purse.
You need to create multiple accounts, though, and vote 10 times a day.
Think of the stress you
I'm already
just gave
voting for you. What do you?
Oh, thanks, man. No,
I think you need to send me large amounts of money.
Wings was on edge. He was working on his verses. He had his rhymes rolling.
I had like so many ideas flowing through my head. Like if he says this, I got to say this and this and this and this. And then nothing happened.
That's pretty good, man.
Our time, sir. Good day to you.
Yes. Do you have a question for the stream, for the chat, for the call?
No, I got something to say though.
What do you want to say?
Fuck Kyle.
Awesome. I knew he'd say that. I knew it.
Yeah. I lip synced it before he said yeah.
I've been looking for the last 10 minutes. The internet says nobody's ever been run over by a steamroller.
Yeah, there has. I'll link you. Hang on.
I need to see these links. And please don't have like a gore.com kind of link because I have a weak stomach. I just want to see a news story.
I'll link you this, but you can't put it in the stream, on the stream.
Hello?
Hey, how are you? This is Painkiller already. Did you put your phone number in the chat?
Yeah.
Did you say you would rap Battle Wings of Redemption?
No, I was just kidding too.
God damn it!
Put his number out!
God.
Put his number out! We will not stand for this bullshit.
Okay, Mr. 626-9674745. I got your number.
By the way, Wings of Redemption does not declare he's any good at rapping.
Do you have a question
For some
for
reason,
us?
I get put into this because I can put words together that rhyme like bat, hat, cat, and rat.
I've got talk and walk. Get on my level. Do you have a question for us before we let you go? Something to say?
Mr. 626-967-4745. You liar.
No, I don't have a question.
EightThoughts wants to do Blowjob Betty.
He didn't even think of, he didn't even say F. Kyle. Like, he didn't come up with that. You got nothing. Nothing.
Hey, EightThoughts wants
my
to come in
number.
and do Blowjob Betty for us on guitar.
All right.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know, but it sounds like a musical number. We've been... And EightThoughts will come through. He won't just, get stuck.
Yeah, hey, look at this man. He's got a thing that says, I smell like strippers. Oh no.
EightThoughts has
It's the balls of beauty. The anus of awesomeness.
Gold.
Oh no.
Holy shit. All right.
I think
What's
you
up,
have
guys? How
your
y'all
screen
doing?
playing through
Now,
your
dude.
speakers.
Sorry, my bad. How's that? That better?
Sounds better. All right, man. Let's hear it. You got a song to play?
We had a lot of jive-ass turkeys.
I got rapping and musical talents all together. All right.
I'm psyched.
Are you guys ready to get your world rocked?
Yeah, I'll be
Let's hear it.
quiet.
All right. Now, don't interrupt. Don't interject. All right, ready? Eight thoughts, baby, I'm so hot, pimping these hoes on the boulevard. But I'm not here to tell you about me. I got a little tale about a nasty freak, the kind of girl you dream about in bed. Old Blowjob Betty giving real good head, the busted left nut right nut her jaw, the sperm on the cheeks is all you saw. She could blow more head than a whale blows water. A Blowjob Betty makes your dick get hotter. She's a one of a kind, a hell of a girl, a trip and a half around the world. Catch you getting busy, no bitch when I'm stuck. She's the kind of girl to make your toes pop. Every time I used to see her, I know what's up. Blowjob Betty better blow me up. I said every time I used to see her, I would know what's up. Sing along, guys. Ooh, Blowjob Betty, better blow me up.
Betty.
Keep going?
I tried to sing along. I don't know the words.
Oh, I'll keep going. Here's verse 2. How's it going? I'm gonna fucking blow it and forget. One night at the club, she was putting in work. All you had to do was step to her. She was in the bathroom singing one at a time. She wasn't my bitch, but she sure was fine. I seen the bitch, slapped her on the head and said, you know what? Are you ready to switch to the players out there? Instantly, old Blowjob Betty was serving me. It was all so good and much too true. One young freak in my whole damn crew. But then I thought that fatal night must have dropped that bitch right on the bud. I didn't even stop, I just hit the dope. She was laying on the floor, holding the throat. Little friend said, George, don't worry. But the very next day I read the story. That's when our brains clicked. I busted a nut and killed a bitch. Might sound sick, it might sound petty, but you never been sucked by Blowjob Betty. I said it might sound sick, it might sound petty, but you never been sucked by Blowjob Betty.
Bust a nut and kill a bitch. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, that was awesome. The busted nut killing thing got me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do you have any more?
Do I have more?
Dude, I would. Is that on
man.
iTunes?
I got the worst memory when it comes to songs. I got so many songs. I'm fucking destroying my language. I'm
Dude, I
freaking
want.
choking here.
I need another. You're not choking, dude. You
Are
are crushing.
You guys talk amongst yourselves while I go into the memory bank here.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do.
Play that for an intro on my video.
We're
Bust a
gonna-
nut and kill a bitch.
Yeah. I kind of cut. There was a little bit of stuff I left out because I wanted to get to the part where you bust a nut and killed a bitch.
Yes. That was the climax.
Been there before.
That was
Oh,
the
yeah.
so-called climax of the song. How about we
All
call
right,
another
let
person?
me find one here. We get what I'm.
Yeah,
trying to
let's
find
call
one.
another guy from the stream, and when we come back, 8Thoughts will have perhaps collected what he needs to do another song.
All right,
Yeah,
excellent.
I got this one. I'm reading this article. It goes, currently the largest bird an engine is designed to demonstrate and ingest is a 4-pound bird. Like they actually engineer these jet engines to eat a bird.
Yeah.
Yes. You didn't know that? I knew that.
I've
That's
seen
fucked
them
up.
do the testing. They throw birds straight into them.
Yeah, they have the engine not mounted on a plane or anything, and it's just like sucking and sucking and sucking. And there are people with like birds from the supermarket, just like tossing them into the engine. It's pretty.
And
cool.
they show it in like really slow motion so that you can see it. And the engine actually, you would think maybe it hits it and like kind of like breaks it, but it like slices and dices it as it goes through. Like it cuts it like 4 times before it makes it through. Really cool.
Bye, guys. Sorry about that. The kids just brought me milk and cookies.
All right. God, I'm so hungry. I wish I had milk and cookies.
This is awesome, dude. Between 8Thoughts and the milk and cookies, Painkiller already just hit a new high, baby. So let's call one guy.
What kind of cookie? Hey, what kind of cookies you got over there?
These are chocolate chip cookies and peanut butter cookies. It looks like I have 2.
What kind though? Like,
I don't know. They're all mushy.
Chips
They're fresh
Ahoy?
out of the oven.
Oh,
No.
are they like? Oh, they're homemade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you hold one up to the camera so I can see it? Like, can you get like a close up of the cookie, maybe? One of the chocolate chip cookies. Could you break it and slowly pull it apart?
You guys ever see those guys that sit on the beach?
Oh shit! Yeah, I just saw it.
What?
That looks like a delicious cookie there, Woody.
I can taste that cookie.
Yeah.
So can
But
I.
you don't have enough milk though. You are way under milked right now.
You know, it's a mix, right? You get a tall glass and you can't dip it after you drink it. You almost need 2 glasses.
So what you want is a mug. You want like a big glass that's tall but has a really big, thing on top. It's a wide glass. So you can get your whole fist in there. It has to be bigger than your fist,
Fisting.
which is kind of the
with
opposite of what you're looking for in a girlfriend.
Let's call this other guy. His claim to fame is that he won't forget his question.
Sounds reasonable.
Legit.
Why do they have this set up like this?
Dude, Mercadirk is cracking me up. He's like, dip your finger in the chocolate and slowly bring it to your mouth. It puts the
Yeah, I wasn't
chocolate
gonna
in the
get that
mouth. Like he's he's making it dirtier than you did. Hello, this is Painkiller already. Did you put your number in the chat?
Hey, Woody.
Oh, hey.
So, I got a little sex question for you.
Hmm.
It's going to be for all of you. Most attractive part of a woman.
Her neck.
Ass.
All right, so are we talking about the visibly pleasing or the part that's like smooth and nice to touch?
It kind of depends on you, man.
All right,
You
so
trying
I
to fuck
like.
her? Are you trying to marry her? It's all up to
All
you.
right, so I'm gonna go with like the part of the ass, like right at the bottom, like where it meets the thigh. That's like the best part.
The
yeah.
crease part thing there.
Yeah, that's the best part.
It's a good pick. But you know what I think the hottest part of a girl is, and of course not all girls can pull this off, but a flat tummy. A flat tummy tells me so much about everything else, and to say six-pack, you might think, bodybuilder over the edge type thing. But if there's any abdominal definition, the rest of the package is locked. She's gonna have a good butt. She's gonna have a flat tummy. She's gonna have good arms, good legs. She's gonna have the whole thing. If there is that
Someone
hint,
thought this out.
if there is that hint of abdominal definition, that to me is the like it. I guess because of everything else it signifies, the most attractive part of a woman.
Interesting.
Agreed.
Who else?
See, I like the neck.
The neck.
Mm-hmm.
Can you? This is a podcast. Like you've got all the time you need to expand on your thought.
I mean, I just find the neck the sexiest part of a woman.
Right.
The back or the front wings?
The back.
Yeah, okay, cool. If you said the front, I thought it was going to get weird for a second.
Yeah, he's part vampire.
Yeah, vampire in the podcast.
Redneck, sexiest part of a woman?
I agree with Kyle 100%.
Bottom
I'm
of
an
the butt,
ass
huh?
leg. Yeah, I'm an ass leg guy all day.
All right. Caller,
You get
what do
more
you got?
enjoyment out the ass than the legs.
Do you have
I
an
mean,
answer for
titties
your
are
question?
cool. Titties are cool, but I mean, they're all the way around the front.
I think I just blew snot. Like, where else would you put them?
They call me stretch tits. Stretch them on the side if I need to.
See, they should have made them on the back.
If titties were on the
Easy
back,
access.
then there'd be no use for missionary whatsoever, right? You just put her on her tummy and you'd have it all right there.
Yeah.
All right, 8Thoughts, are you ready?
Then you
All
have to
right,
look
all
at
right,
it
all right.
and Somebody else.
I'll do my
Can I
best
throw-
here.
All
Wait,
right,
one
wait.
second. While he sings a song, if any of you out there are musically talented in some way, you have an instrument, you can sing, you have a talent like that, then put your number in there and let us know what your talent or musical instrument is.
Yep.
But you have to play
You get a
for
lot
it.
of farting in the
Yeah,
mic
yeah,
with
but
that one.
don't not come through like the rap battle guy.
Yeah, if
Hey.
you don't come through with us, we're going to put your number out.
You gotta come through
The
like,
fart
okay, I'm
kazoo
gonna put me on
does count as
spot
a
here.
musical instrument.
All right,
All right.
8Thoughts, are you ready?
I think so. I'm kind of ad-libbing this because I can't quite remember the chords properly, but we're gonna go with a too short rap acoustic version of Cocktails.
I'm excited. Go ahead, cocktails.
All right, let's do it, brothers. All right, here we go. All right, shit. On the point. Hold on a second. Oh, caper screwed up. Fail. Here we go. Is it clear audio?
You sound great.
Yes.
Yeah.
H-E-A-D. All you washed up hoes trying to throw that pee. If you're just a big freak, you better not complain when you hear these cocktails and you hear your name. If you're a fake bitch, ain't no thing. I'm gonna pick up the phone and call Janine. And if I call Marie, I know for a fact I'm gonna get my dick sucked in my Cadillac. Well, I met this freak, her name Naomi. She was a straight dick sucker working me and my homie. She had a girlfriend, her name was Vicky. I pulled her aside and let her suck my dick. Little R-rated here, guys. Continue on. We're gonna continue on next verse.
Yeah.
She's fine as fuck, but can't fuck with Tina the sperm cleaner. I took her to my house and I told her strip. Well, she started getting freaky, started doing the split. I said, bitch, do what you want, cause it's True Blue Mac won't even front. Well, I fucked her with my finger, I'll tell you, Woody, crazy. Well, I fucked her with my finger and she tried to come. Well, the pussy's so tight and she wouldn't give me none. Well, that's alright. You know why it's alright, Woody?
Why?
The cock of gold. Oh, yeah. Alright, here we go. I'm 8Thoughts, baby, couldn't be no punk. I'm trying to get freaky cause I love the funk. Well, my cock is golden big. She had a little one, I didn't fuck her ass, but it was still fun. Woo! Still fun. I didn't get none, still fun. Oh, I got more verses.
Oh.
That was awesome.
All right, thank you.
So is your YouTube channel 8Thoughts, one word?
Yes, sir.
That's
8Thoughts,
awesome.
one word.
8Thoughts, the retard slayer.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's fucked up.
What's that?
The retard slayer?
Oh,
Dude,
the
you need
boss
shirts
level
that
retard.
say that.
Did I
Let
hear-
me
no.
make them for you. We'll split.
Last time 8Thoughts has only told us about going up against Master Blaster on the bus.
Yeah, man. It was a bad day. I got in a fight with two Down syndrome guys because they went ape shit. Who is this? Kyle talking? 'Cause I don't have my Skype. Oh yeah, it's Kyle. Were you here last time? Now,
Oh, I
Kyle,
was the boss battle retard. I retold that story so many times, dude.
Oh, did you? Yes.
By the way, I just linked you guys in the chat to a picture. I want that picture, and I wanted to say, what was your thing about retards? I kill retards or something?
A retard the gun is retarded enough to pull the trigger. Yeah. Oh my god.
That is. Holy shit.
Yeah, I want that guy's picture, but I want you with retard slayer or whatever you just said, like as the text.
Is that Corky?
It's fucked up.
Jesus.
It almost looks like a little boozy video.
By the way, if you scroll down, there's an equally disturbing picture.
They'll pull out them cheeseburgers.
Every time you masturbate, a kitten kills a retard.
Oh my god. I
Think of
love it. I
kittens.
love it,
Retards
Kyle.
don't have souls anyway.
Here's a guy who can play Final Fantasy IX on the guitar. Do you want to hear it?
Let's hear that shit.
All right.
Look
Let
at
me
that
get my-
duality. He can put you in hell and teach you how to play basketball well.
We can't talk about web pages that they're not looking at. It's not good showbiz, man.
Well, let me go explain. It's got a little thing. It's like a whatnot or like a little knick-knack. It says Jesus is my coach. And it's got two kids, and Jesus is about to throw the basketball up so he can play basketball.
Someone
It says
asked
duality.
me in the chat if I like breast milk.
It's not bad.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
Against my will one time, yeah.
the dose I had was so small. Like it's supposed to taste like regular milk, but sugarier. But
Yeah?
like, dude, if I gave you whatever, imagine 5 drops of Gatorade, you wouldn't know what it tasted like.
No. So you were tasting it, I guess, because you'd like put it on your wrist to like test the warmth.
No, it was directly from the boob. Is our caller here?
That was my next question. I was like, was anyone in here has anyone in the call tasted breast milk directly from the source?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it was like
that seems weird.
sometimes I get weird. Like
I love it. He has no defense. He's like, sometimes it gets weird.
sometimes it gets weird up in here, right?
There's
like
nothing to do but go with it.
You know, I'm a good guy, right? And sometimes people take this, oh, Woody's a good guy thing all the way to the notion that I'm a virgin. No, baby. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. We get weird up in here. So, oh, hey, Mom. Glad you like the show. And,
So do you ever fold the legs back till they touch the ears?
Too much. This is going wrong. This is going so wrong. Straight from the boobier. That's
from the boob.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
You know, I want to go ahead and ask the next question.
I want to know more about this, but I'm afraid of where it might go. I don't
What
want.
happened to you one day?
You know what the next
Kyle?
question
I'm
is,
telling
Woody? Which offspring was the result of said source?
why do you assume it was just one of the offspring?
you. Exactly.
Oh.
Tell them. One day they'll.
Woody's
they'll
like, why do you assume that it ever stopped?
right. The kids are done
with the
breastfeeding,
nursing
but
time.
I could still be going.
If Woody has been nursing this entire time, like, what if Woody has been nursing for the last 9 years?
No, you know, look, you got a woman, she's
Fountain of
lactating.
youth. That is why.
You check that shit out, right? You got to give it a go.
Now
What if Woody really is 7,000 years old and breast milk keeps him looking this way?
Fountain of youth.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Here's a guy who can sing. Let's get him in here.
All right.
I want to hear that Final Fantasy.
I
Oh,
did too.
he didn't pick up. He didn't pick up. I
texted
called
a
him.
friend who's a big Final Fantasy fan because I wanted her to hear it.
How do you? If he fails, I can sing another song.
I'd love to hear another song, dude. Your songs are.
Hello?
Hi, this is Painkiller already. Did you put your number in the chat?
Yes, I did.
You can sing?
Yes, I can.
Okay, it's got to be loud because we can barely hear you right now.
Okay, I'm going to sing "Oh Canada."
Oh, Canada.
With my brother.
That's what I'm talking about.
No,
Yes,
yeah.
dude, okay,
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, I'm going to sing now. Okay, I'm going to talk louder. Okay. Oh Canada, our home and native land. True patriot love, and yeah, 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 yeah.
I come blood. I don't know.
Do you know any more words?
I'm good. I think I got it. I got it. I'm so, right?
You know, I had a feeling it was about to get fucking like YouTube trolled.
All right,
you ever see
Kyle.
like those girls that like start singing songs and they can't sing whatsoever?
Am I good? Do you like my singing?
We were just going to go through the round as if this were American Idol. So 8Thoughts, what do you think? Should we send him to Hollywood? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
Sorry, my mic is... Hold on a sec.
All right, Wing, should we send this guy on to Hollywood? Does he go to the next round?
Let me go ahead. Let me be the podcast Simon Cowell. Look here, little kid. You're horrible. Please stop singing now.
Okay, repeat that again, Woody. I messed up, man. What did you say?
We were going to do the American Idol thing and go through like we were the judges. Do you think that we should send him to Hollywood, make it to the next round?
Hell no. That was horrible. I mean, I'm glad you're saying "Oh Canada" and represented for the Canadian here 8Thoughts, but being the Simon Cowell dickhead here, that was horrible, dude. I died. I literally had to turn on some other music.
Kyle, what'd you think?
Hey, man, don't let that deter you.
I got some.
That was a little bit rough. Of course, I will give it to him. He sounded like he had maybe that English wasn't his first language, and it also sounded like he was multicultural, if you will. So I think all that being said, maybe I'm probably not that great of a singer in his native language.
I'm going to be the Paula Abdul positive spin on this. I think, I kind of liked the kid. I think that someday he'll have a bright career, but it probably won't be in the music industry. Right? Someday you're going to make a fantastic computer programmer. That's my advice to you.
8Thoughts. Here's some like stories for your songs. You should make a song about a Mountie and Asian chicks.
Well, I could do that right now on the spot.
So what's next? Here's a guy who wants to rap battle Wings, but if 8Thoughts has a song queued up, I will just...
I don't have it queued up. Go ahead. I'm trying my best here.
All right. Man, Wings...
8Thoughts, you seem like you have very successful career in ringtones.
I know. I really should. If I was any kind of business guy, I would be doing that, but I'm horrible when it comes to this shit.
Ringtone. I want my ringtone bust a nut, kill a bitch.
That's right.
Hello?
Hey, this is Painkiller already. Did you put your phone number in the chat?
Yeah, I gave it to Kyle. What up?
Rumor. Oh, you're a friend of Kyle's?
I'm a friend of Red's.
Are you retarded as well?
Hell no.
Just concerned. I don't know what kind of crowd he hangs with. So you wanted to rap battle Wings of Redemption?
Yeah, Wings wants to rap, Let's see what he's got,
All right.
I want to hear it. I want to check it out,
The champion always goes second. You're the challenger.
Oh,
so
really?
You have to come at it first.
All right. You ready for this?
So we're going to go bar for bar, or what are we going to do here?
I've never been in a professional rap battle, so
I'm kind of doing this.
Oh. How about we go bar for bar? You want to do it like that? I'll just say a bar, then you say a bar back, and we see where it goes from there. A bar is a punchline.
Just spill the beans, all of them.
So, how long will you go? 10 seconds or a minute?
I'll just say one bar, and then Wayne can do what he does.
Is a bar
and then you'll see what I'm saying.
You most likely know what I look like. You're a voice to me.
Oh, I'm not even hating on you at all. I might a little bit. Don't take it personal, though. Nothing but love.
Wings, man.
All right.
You can make up what he looks like. Nobody knows. I'm hearing 12-year-old kid, 600 pounds, bald already.
Right? All right, here we go. Yo, Wings of Redemption, you a fat ass, and your rhymes are like Asian girls. They always seem half-assed. All right, that's a punchline. That's a bar. You get it?
I lose.
Worst rap battle ever.
Nah, dude. It ain't even that serious, my guy.
It's not that serious. I mean, I'm over here half asleep, dude. I woke up 6 o'clock in the morning.
I did too.
Yeah, you're good, my dude.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on. You are the new reigning rap battle champion, but I bet you
Oh, damn. Reigns handed on.
yeah.
Oh, I'll keep on going if Wings wants to go. Come on, Wings. You don't want to go? Come on, it's good.
I'm good. Look here. All the
Oh,
reason I
alright,
stayed
it's like
Randy
that.
Champion for so long is because nobody contested it.
Yeah, I ain't even hating, man. I got mad respect for you guys. You guys do your thing,
said
man.
something about an Asian girl half-assed and like caught me off guard. I'm like, what the hell is an Asian is half-assed?
No, because they don't have
Asian
big
girls,
booties.
you don't
right?
get it? Like, Asian girls, they don't have booties. So it's like I said, your rhymes are like Asian girls. They only seem half-assed. Get it?
I got it immediately.
You know,
I followed. I've got full internet access here. I've seen many Asian girls' butts.
it's a rare sight, my friend.
All right. Well, congratulations.
All right, man, y'all
you are at least 15 times smarter than Kyle's other friend. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man. Thank
I
you.
put Asian girls' butts in the first YouTube wants to show me is an Asian girl sucking dick.
Hell yeah.
See, what does that tell you about their rears?
This first one's got like a pretty good ass here.
EightThoughts, do you have any other songs in your library?
Yeah, I just got a. What's the name of that song that Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre played together? That's one I used to do. It's Snoop Dogg. It's
Nothing but a gangster party.
No, what's the old one? Like Snoop Dogg's first one with Dr. Dre. What was that called?
Oh, off the Chronic. Hang on.
Nothing but a
it's like
G
Snoop
thing.
Dogg and Dr. Dre at the door. You better
G
back
thing.
up.
G thing.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Nothing but a G thing.
Yeah.
Now,
Hold on a second, let me just
I'm the
double
one
check.
that came up with it, right? You know who's
G? Nothing but a G. You sure it's what it is with Dr. Dre?
According to Google.
Are you about to do a song based off a song you don't even know its name?
Yes, pretty much. That's how awesome I am, Wings. I just G thing. You sure that's what it is?
No.
Nothing but
Well,
a G
you've
thing, baby.
introduced
Too
doubt
smoked
to
up.
me now.
What? That is it. You're right. That is it. All right.
I know my Snoop Dogg now.
I like it. Okay. All right. This might not slowly going downhill. All right. I'm gonna do nothing but a G thing, sort of. You ready?
If you want, I can tweet it out and we'll get the crowd in here before you start.
Get the crowd? Who?
I don't know. If I hit Twitter, you might get a couple extra 100 people hear your song. You want that?
No. This is not the Blowjob Betty was the best song.
It was unbeatable.
I actually like the second song better, but
dude, both
okay, well,
songs.
let's try this one. This one's softer. We're gonna bring it down because we're a little too crazy. We're gonna take it sexual, make it acoustical. That's not even a word. You ready, guys?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Can you hear the guitar? Okay.
It's perfect.
All right, here it is.
sounds
Oh,
like a
God.
fucking 80s film already.
Oh, it's beautiful. Get your lighters out. 1, 2, 3, into the 4. 8 thoughts and Dr. Dre are at the door. Oh, and I'm so scared. 'Cause there's a crazy motherfucker from the other side saying 8 thoughts, motherfuckers, I ain't afraid to die. I ain't afraid to die. Oh, shit, I'm screwing up now. Okay, I've already fucked it. Oh, man. Ready to make an entrance, so backing up. 'Cause you know I'm about to rip this shit up. Oh, I screwed it up. I blew it. Son of a bitch. I'm sorry.
There's a guy who said he just bought Blowjob Betty on iTunes. Is it on there?
It's on iTunes.
Nice.
It is on iTunes. Oh, man. I couldn't get, you know what? I don't ever do these songs that much except when I just get in the mood and I write them out and get them played on the acoustic. And I can't remember that damn song, man. I have that song. Here, this is what it is. If you can hear this, I'll just put it through the speaker. Here's what it sounds like if it's actually done properly. Where is this damn song? Hold on. Here it is. I'll turn the volume out loud and get it sexual. Here you go.
All right.
Here. Ugh. Can you hear that okay?
Yeah.
Here we go. There it is. Now we're going. 1, 2, 3, into the 4. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre are at the door. And they're so scared. 'Cause there's a crazy cracker motherfucker on the other side named 8 thoughts, bitches, nigga, I ain't afraid to die. I ain't afraid to die. Oh, it's crazy. Ready to make an engine so back on up. 'Cause you know what I'm about to rip this shit up. Better rip it up. Give me the microphone first, so I can bust like a bubble. Hey, you're in trouble. It ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. I'm a low-down cracker going crazy. 8 thoughts at the label. I get paid, baby. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. I'm a low-down cracker going crazy. Machinima, they pay me. Unfadable, so please don't try to fade me. Ain't nothing but a G thing. Oh, ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Machinima, well, they pay me. Unfadable, don't try to fade me. You liking it so far?
Taking it, man. Taking it, man.
Back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is perfected, so I'ma let you understand. I'm gonna give you the 4-in-1. From a young G's perspective, before I dig out a bench, I'm gonna have to find a contraceptive. Gonna have to find a condom. You never know, she could be earning a man and then learning a man, and at the same time burning a man. She could be burning a man. And you know, pussy good enough to get burnt when I'm up in it. And that's real, then the real deal, hold the field. That nigga got his ear bitten off by the crazy motherfucker schizophrenic. He showed up in that movie all fucked up and crazy with some kind of cheetah in a hotel in Las Vegas named is Mike motherfucking Tyson. And he bit that nigga's ear off. Realer than the real motherfucking deal, hold the field. Now,
That's one of the songs you can't follow the entire thing. You just take everything at face value.
Yeah, man. There it is, man. Yeah, I want to get to the part about Mike Tyson biting Gunnerfield's holy ear off.
All right, we got another guy who wants to sing.
Oh, yeah, apparently drinking other people's breast milk is a normal occurrence. The girl just texted me and said that she has drank another girl's breast milk from the source.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you
One
try
day-
this since
That's
the
not even
baby
that
likes
kinky,
this?
Kyle.
No, one day you'll have kids and you'll understand. Yep.
Seems really kinky to me.
Nah.
Step up your game.
People in the
fun.
chat, is it? No, I want to know what the chat thinks. Do you think it's pretty kinky to
Your
be
call
drinking
has been
your wife's
forwarded to an
breast milk
automated
straight
voice
from the
message.
source?
I don't know. I want
Is
some
it
likes
kinky
on
to
my
drink-
video. We got 5,500 people watching and less than 2,000 likes. Hook me up with the like, baby. Give me some.
Yeah, give me
But
a
more
like, too.
important
Share
than
the love.
likes. But more important than likes. Is it kinky to drink breast milk from the source?
Let's hear. I'm pretty curious about that too. Is it?
I'm not asking if it's right or wrong. I'm asking, is it kinky?
Well,
Like,
why
is
would
it a
you drink
little
breast-
bit outside the norm?
Why
I'd like
would
to
you
know.
drink breast
You know,
milk,
I'd
though?
be a
Kyle,
little
why-
bit
why-
proud
why
of
even
it,
drink
right?
breast- What?
I'm not like hate. I'm not like you. You're a fucking weirdo. I'm just wondering if this is like something other people think is like a common, normal thing.
My wife skeeted on me with her tits. She chased me around the house and just, skeet.
I'm getting more yeses than nos. I got a kinky as fuck. Yes, me like, massively kinky with a couple of nos mixed in there.
There's one that says, "No, you disgust me."
That sort of
know,
means it is kinky, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what, you gonna do me a favor?
What-
I'm gonna tweet that video out right there. I'm sorry, just this video I put so much time into. It's like a month old now, and it's like nobody watched it.
All right, I'll tweet you out.
Got a lot of likes or views there, Wings.
Yo, everybody listened to it, liked it. It just only got 21,000 views.
Jeez.
Like you see a bunch of other videos over there that isn't really as good. A lot more.
Isn't that
views.
weird about YouTube though? Is like just how people can put like a grip load of effort and tons of effort into a video, and they'll get like nothing, and then they'll put no effort into a video and it'll blow up. It's a really weird thing, man. I don't get it.
It's weird,
I
yeah.
don't know.
It's people watch videos based on the thumbnail, the title, the link, and the YouTuber. Right? They use those four things, and they decide whether they want to watch it or not. Right? Like
At
a lot
least
of
you're honest, Woody. At least you're honest.
Oh, that's exactly it, right?
And then the viral growth of the video is whether it's a shareable video or not. Is
Right.
this something that you're going?
That's the
from?
other part
Like,
of it. Like something like 30% of my views are from subscribers, and the other 70 are from something else, right? Related videos, people checking it out, somebody posted it in a forum somewhere, who knows what. But like 30% of my views come from subs, and the other 70 come from the other things. So like Wings' video had a great title, or it might be great content, but something about those other four things, the link, the title, the thumbnail, or the YouTuber made it not go wild. So that's how people pick them. But whatever. Nobody wants to hear about the business of YouTube. We talk about it too much.
I think people want to hear about it too much.
I don't
Shoot, that's
really.
That's
No.
like that dominates like 60% of every question I get. How to get pussy? How to get good on YouTube?
But those are people who are like, looking to be the
Get into
next. Yeah.
Dude, like I said, I've got there is no miracle fountain to it. I got pretty much it's luck, hard work, and dedication.
Yeah. In the gaming world, that's what it is. Sorry, I'm multitasking. In the gaming world, that's what it is, right? It's a little bit of luck and, hard work, and then I guess, some sort of it factor, right? That makes people want to see you again. That's it. But, dude, enough about the business of YouTube.
You know what would be cool? Like a transsexual that was like really, really arrogant.
What do you?
It just have like a guy. It have like a guy dressing like a girl, and have like a bra like fully stuffed, and put like his picture in the top of the gameplay all the time, but talking pure tea trash to the people in the game. Be like, "What's up, bitch, motherfucker? I'm about to double spray you," and have that little feminine girl voice.
Oh, shit.
I got a question. Did you guys see that in Vancouver here? That speaking of trannies, did you see that one where that girl up here who was actually a guy had a sex change? It was transgender, had her junk cut off and a vagina put in there. Was arguing with Donald Trump for the Miss Canada pageant or whatnot because he runs that as well, and then basically argued the fact that she was in fact a woman and that she should have the right to. Oh shit, we're calling somebody. Anyways, yeah.
Well, I got a question for you guys.
I saw it a little bit.
Back to that.
It's one of those things. You guys want to answer it?
So
I'm waiting for them to answer. This guy can play.
Can we get all crazy? Can I prank him real quick, Woody? Can I say something?
Sure.
He's probably listening. Eight Thoughts. He probably knows you're going to prank him now.
Wings brings up a good point. Yeah, it's hard to argue against that.
Yeah. Thanks for being subtle about the Wings instead of calling me a retard. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
geez, you're like one of Kyle's friends.
You're like, you moron, Ben.
What do you think about Christmas, Woody?
Hey, Woody, what do you think about holiday?
Holiday.
Hey, man, what do you think about Monday?
That guy's retarded.
Am I missing something here? What did I miss?
There was a guy, Kyle's, like one of Kyle's friends was like, get me on PKA, get me on PKA.
It was a friend of a friend.
All right. So
don't try. Hey, keep your friends close.
So Kyle, he puts his number in. We call him up, and he's like, yeah. What do you guys think about holidays? Like, you like Christmas? It's like, what the hell? No one is on the other side of this issue. But
I kept waiting for him to say something else. I just kept waiting. I'm like, okay, spit it out.
Caller,
nothing else coming out.
Hey, this is Painkiller already. Did you put your number in the chat? Hello?
Yes, I did.
All right. So you say that you can play Skyrim on the guitar while singing it?
Yes, sir, I can.
Which song?
Just the chorus, pretty much the main theme.
I want to hear this, man.
This is going to be awesome.
Theme?
Yep.
Or are you talking about the one where, God, what was that?
God, Wings, you'll know it when you hear it. What did you ask him if it was the Goga Thumb theme?
No, the Dovahkiin, he has Dragonborn, Dovahkiin. Or you could do like, you could do the Stormcloak theme. I mean, there's different songs in the game that people do.
I don't know. Dude,
Yeah.
Do you need a second to prepare?
Oh, no, I'm good. It's just, I'm not sure whether the audio from my phone would be, just up to par.
Cool. Do your best. Your voice is coming through okay. Hopefully your guitar is loud enough, and let's hear this.
All right,
Killer of Kings.
I guess.
So I was kind of hoping for some bard type shit up in this bitch. Oh, he's getting set up. Here's my question.
What do you think about McDonald's?
You got to go down on one of these people.
All right.
All right.
Wait, he's playing,
down
dude.
on. That sounds like ass.
Eight Thoughts, I think you're in trouble.
Oh, man.
Dude, I think your mic killed you.
I believe that this guy has the talent to do it. Like, it sounds like there's something going on back there.
It sounded like something coherent was happening.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the equipment to do it. Eight Thoughts, what do you do? Lower a boom mic in front of your chest and just rock it?
No, I just use my my blue snowball.
Okay, and it picks it up. Those dynamic mics, they do that. They like.
Yeah, it works great. I used to have a boom mic before, and then I got a blue snowball because it's just much easier to have it set up on my desk here and right next to my laptop and let it rip.
Call, are you there?
All right.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work. Like your audio was cutting in and out, and I think it wasn't loud enough, or the mic wasn't good enough.
Yeah. I guess we could just do maybe a vocals only, no guitar, if y'all are still into hearing it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. Jovakin, nalok sing nos varin, volodai, vokul, mafe ara kastval, arfinoro krogran, vogros indrozan, Jovakin, vahin, krogran, rodal.
Oh, you earned my not bad face, right? That was pretty good, yeah. Like the first 3 seconds, I'm like, what is this? And then he starts rolling, and I'm like, yeah. I'm digging it. That's it.
I could chill with this.
I could
All right,
chill.
maybe we can get him on this question. All right, you got to go down on one of these two people.
Oh boy.
Hey, Wings. Before you finish the question, anyone singing a Skyrim song is not really going to know a lot about probably oral sex. just gonna put that out there.
All right, would you rather go down on Bailey J or Buck Owens?
Who's Buck Owens?
Who's Bailey J? I gotta Google both these people.
Go Google them. Bailey
I
J
have
is
sent
line
you guys
trap.
pictures of. I have sent you guys pictures of Bailey J before.
Bailey J's line trap.
Bailey J seems
Looks
wonderful.
good. What are you talking? She's hot.
I thought this was gonna be.
Yes. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hot would you say Bailey is?
Uh-oh.
Is she a tranny?
Yes.
Does she have a penis, or is she had it
Nice.
cut off? And
I
just got
walked
the
right
guy?
into that. She still has it?
Oh,
she's
yeah.
It's big and as thick and as mushroom like.
And who's this other person?
How do you spell
Wings?
her name? Because I'm not getting the image
Put
search.
line trap in, Woody.
Line trap?
Yeah. That's what she's
And what's the
known
other guy's
as.
name? Wings.
Buck Owens.
Well, which one looks more like
Oh,
oh God, there we
I
go.
see her.
Buck Owen. Buck. I'm afraid to ask how Wings knows about this shit.
You take
This is
away
the
that
first I
one
hit
bit, and
with.
she's all girl.
Oh, I'm going down with Line Trap. I'm going down with the chick, the guy. I'm not going down with the country star. Forget that.
Buck Owens is a guy that started his life as a girl, but he still has his hoo-ha.
I like the tranny. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy looking at some tranny
So you rather
porn
suck
now
the
than
tranny's
just-
dick than eat the guy's pussy? That's your.
Oh,
is
whoa,
that-
okay, now, whoa.
I need a picture of Buck Owens.
Wait. This begs the question. 8Thoughts. What
Oh,
did you
yes.
want to do with her? You were like, I'll take the tranny. I'm kind of down. And Wings is like, so you want an SOD? And you're like, no, not that. What was your plan?
Oh, it's Buck Angel. I'm sorry, Buck Angel.
Buck Owens a freaking country singer, man.
Yeah, I know.
he's an old time.
Buck Owens, and I was like, wait a minute. Don't do
Yeah, I was like, this is a loaded question, man.
Buck Angel.
Wait, it's Buck Amy?
Angel.
Angel.
Like
Oh.
in
Make
heaven.
me the girl, because I want to see the picture.
That's
y'all
a
looking
guy. He's a guy that, like, with muscles
No,
and
that
stuff.
is a guy. I know him. Sometimes I listen to this podcast, the Savage Lovecast.
Oh my God.
And yeah, that is a girl that vibes as a guy in every single way. If you were to see her walking around, you'd have no idea that it was actually a girl. But if you see him naked, then yeah, sure enough, he's a guy with a vagina.
All right,
pretty
so
much.
what do we have to do with this person?
You have to go down on them
How long?
till you're finished.
Who's got a vagina? Which one's the guy? Which one's got the vagina?
Buck
The
Angel.
dude. I
black-
immediately said the dude. It's a dude who looks like Mr. Clean, all tatted up.
Exactly. That was perfect.
That's a great description. Yeah.
But he has a vagina?
Mm-hmm.
Put a
I'm
goatee
gonna-
on.
Yeah, look at it on Google, dude.
Here, dude.
I
I'll throw a
haven't-
link
I
in the
didn't believe-
description.
Oh, fuck.
Right here. Click on
Can't
my
he just
link.
fuck me in the ass?
Is that what you
Click
want?
Well, I don't know. I think I'd rather get just plugged in the ass, man, and then have to give a BJ to some guy. I mean, like, because remember that Chris Rock video? He's like, when you were in jail. Remember that one he's talking about, like, eating ass? He's like, you know what? That's fine and all.
Salad.
Yeah, tossing it. Like, you could suck a dick and stuff. You can imagine you're doing something else. But, like, when you got to toss a salad, there's no doubt you're eating someone's asshole. So, Jesus. I'm gonna. I don't know, man.
You gotta go down on one. Pick one.
Wow, I don't really want to do either of these things, you know.
You didn't want to get put in a steamroller or a wood chipper either. Pick one of them.
I'll take the girl with the penis.
I'm gonna go with Bailey J too. I could do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That dude with the tattoo, I bet he has like a real husky voice, like, "Oh yeah, you lick that vagina, you lick it good."
That's the thing. Yeah, something about him. He just vibes guy, and that's the thing. Like
he looks more manly than half of us.
Yeah, dude. Like it.
Yes.
I don't want to touch his shoulders. Like I don't want to. I don't want to touch his lats or like those thighs are freaking
It's
guy
having those
thighs.
thighs wrapped around your face.
Yeah, dude. He just vibes so man. He vibes more man than that chick with the penis.
For those of you out there who like don't have access to these materials, basically imagine a cute, like goth looking chick with a dick,
but like a cute goth chick, right? And you might be thinking your typical trainee with like the Adam's apple and stuff. No. This is just a full on girl that you might crush on, who happens to have a peepee.
Yes. Versus this dude looks like a
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah.
You ever see the gay bikers who wear like the leather like biker cap and they'll have like the goatee? Looks like that guy.
A strong
this looks
one.
like he's very well built. Dude, it's not a dude. I keep saying it, but it's a dude, a bald dude with a fucking red goatee who looks like he probably beat the shit out of me with a vagina, and it's not an attractive vagina. In case you're wondering, it's one of those.
Yeah. Ooh.
This is a rock and a hard place, man.
I'm going with the girl. Like, well, the girl, the one that looks like a girl from the waist up. I'd have to.
Yeah, I know. And you're really deciding between someone who's 98% guy or 98% girl, and I'm going to go with the one that's 98% girl.
Yep. I like that. Rationale.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we all know, Kyle, you would take Bailey J regardless. You're always talking about trannies.
Yeah, Kyle's been talking about trannies on PKA for ages now. It's
Hey,
like,
I'm gonna ask. Oh, sorry.
He's like Bailey J, or I'm like Bailey J.
Enough of that.
Kyle, I have a question because this was on my channel. This is like one of the biggest things anyone ever remembered. Because
hang on, I'm joking.
Kyle, you've been with a lot of girls before, obviously, right? You're pimp playa, right? You know, you get your fair share.
You get more your share.
Yeah. My question: have you ever had a girl stick anything in your ass for prostate stimulation?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and avoid that.
Are you avoiding the question or the act?
Yeah, I'm choking. Sorry.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna. Okay, next question. That didn't go as well I thought it would.
Anybody ever tried to sneak a finger up there on you, Kyle?
I mean, they'll rub around down there, mostly on that area between your balls and your ass. Yeah, that's a good area.
That's that tank meat.
Yeah. Get some taint stimulation going. Woody's surprisingly quiet during this. Woody has experimented.
How about Woody? Have you ever had any prostate stimulation? You're an older guy. I bet you've gotten kinky before.
I'm looking for our next caller.
Yes!
So, Woody, don't be alone, man. I put it out there. I've had it done to me before. It's fantastic. Don't be afraid of it.
I had it done to me in a doctor's office for a physical.
Did he have big fingers and knuckles?
It was a female doctor.
Oh, I got lucky too.
Wait.
Mine was a female doctor.
She was about 60, but yeah.
She had to cram. She had to cram her hand though because her fingers were short. She was cramming.
I was all panicky in the waiting room, like, oh man, I gotta have a physical. Please don't be a doctor, Bradford or something.
God damn it.
Be a Dr. Regina.
Bailey J.
I don't know. And like
my God, Woody.
What?
Oh my God. How is that even possible?
Oh, you just found the picture of the guy?
Yeah. How do you get a vagina like that after? I don't get it.
He was born with it.
He completely vibes male, right? Everything. He's not even like a feminine guy. He's a much more masculine man than I am with the vagina thrown in there.
How do you have a vagina like that?
It's like a 10-pounder.
Yeah, that's an outie.
You know what? That is just disgusting.
It's hefty. That's like industrial strength.
I'm so furiously looking for someone to call and change this topic. Here we go. Ring, bitch.
You have reached the Sprint
this
voicemail
is
box
weak.
of...
Son of a gun.
Here, call this guy and see what he has to say. This guy is about as insane as he's going to get. If you're looking at just.
Hey, wait, didn't we call this guy last PKA and he didn't work out
We
that
get
well?
Bailey J on PKA.
Yeah. I wonder if he has a Twitter account.
He does.
Find out.
They pretend to be a police officer. That would work. Pete.
God damn it. People are putting their phone numbers in the chat, and they don't have
That's
enough
crazy.
digits. Knock it off.
Who are these people who don't know how phone numbers work?
I know. And without the dashes, it can be like tricky to spot that it's a little big, little small.
You know, your thing, Redneck, looks like that guy.
Say what? Oh, my Twitter.
You look like the guy.
That's
You're
not
right.
me. Just so you know, that's not.
Dude, guys, look at Redneck's Skype picture, man. It looks like
It looks a lot like the guy who's a girl.
Oh,
Yeah,
that picture. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
me, baby.
that's
All
awesome.
day.
Toto Diaz.
God, I think the call-in section is just about over.
How long have you guys been going for?
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Going, yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right, we got one more guy to try. See if this works. Come on, baby. Perhaps last call.
Hello?
Hey, this is Painkiller already. Did you put your phone number in the chat?
Holy fuck.
Taking that as a yes?
No, it's me. I put my number in the chat. I just want to say fuck Kyle. Number one.
Well, we got to
And
do
I
a little bit better than this.
I have a good would you rather.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say God came down from heaven for one day, and he proved that heaven and hell exist. And he told you,
Which God?
you'll have an amazing life, but you have to go to hell, or have a shitty life, and you go to heaven. What would you do?
Well, you want to have the shitty life, obviously, since it's only like for the next few years.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, it's purely as a matter of time. You know, it's you go to heaven. Apparently, you spend a whole lot of time in goodness.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
You ever think heaven sounds like a boring place?
Yeah, I thought about that before, but
Yeah,
I'd rather go to heaven.
here's the thought I've had. You know how there's supposed to be this rapture where like, you know, all the like God-fearing wonderful people go up
Seven
to heaven?
angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all the prostate simulating sinners stay here on earth. Dude, party at my house, right? Like now that they're gone, let's do this, baby. Like
Now that they're gone, interstellar travel is capable of happening.
yeah, now that all the, you know, like whatever, the pure people have gone to heaven, this place is going to be awesome.
I'm not with these people. I'm talking to God right now. I'm not.
Dude.
Yeah, my mind is blown, man. I can't believe you guys actually called.
God knows what you do, Kyle. You're staying right here with me.
What are you saying? You enjoy prostate stimulation? Because you just said that. Like all
No.
the prostate stimulators can stay here.
Yeah, but
Like, are we talking about like a finger, or are we
talking
getting
about
like?
me?
I'm gonna blow this whole conversation right out because I kept it real on my channel. I had a girl, this Asian girl.
All right, thanks for calling
literally
in.
penetrate me in the anus with a dildo. Put
No
it out there.
way.
Gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
Sorry, Woody. I had to say it.
You've surpassed me. But that's
True story.
I love how he's playing the guitar a little. Keep that going. It's like a peaceful background.
Yeah, so
I have more questions. Like, and I don't know if I can ask them. Like, was it? So I've got the camera on. Was it just like a plug and done, or was it more to it?
Did it feel like you had to shit all over the dildo?
That's not what he's asking at all. He's wanting to know if there was repeated penetration.
Yeah.
well, let's just say it got a little freaky.
Yes! I can't
Yeah, but you gotta define freaky. Like, I had a colonoscopy. Is that considered freaky?
No.
Durka wants me to just. Durka said establish the dildo size.
I love Merca Durka.
Can you guys hear the sensual guitar in the background?
I know, dude. I love the semi-romantic little just a little beautiful strum going on, throwing some chords.
I automatically assumed it was like a big, thick, round head glass dildo.
You'd be correct in assuming that, Wings.
It was glass. It was glass.
I will tell a story only if my wife comes and tells.
Because I pictured a medium-sized plug of some sort.
No, it was actually like a replica penis. I'm not even going to lie. And Hutch even said to me, he said, hey, 8Thoughts, gay sex doesn't make you gay, especially if it's a girl doing it to you.
Was it an Asian penis?
Did it have balls?
That's actually what my buddy said, 6 pounds size. He said, does that have dildo space boots? Did it have a sweet set of balls attached to it?
And
no, it was just no sweet set of balls.
Did you rub them?
There was no balls attached. It was just pure plastic pleasure.
Were you upset that there were no balls?
I'm indifference.
So, but it's like what I'm thinking is this: like, okay, you did it. No, it's all good. I'm with you. But no, not with you. But did you do it again? Like,
no, it was a one-time gig. It was like a night. I think it was quite a long time ago. It was actually about 10, 12 years ago. It was getting freaky with Little Asian Sensation, and she happened to have a dildo, and I was like, hey, why not put it in my ass?
Natural thought. So
well,
wait,
no, she was like,
who proposed
it? Was her
it?
idea. She was like,
yeah.
Little Asian. She's a freak, man. Little Asian. She's my wife now. She's a little. Yeah, I married her. She's a little freak, man. And
directly afterwards.
Yeah, directly after. No, she had. She wanted to penetrate me. I guess I don't know what the hell it wasn't. And I was like, fuck it, why not, man?
So this whole your wife also has a cock of gold.
Well, it was more like a cock of plastic.
Cock of bronze.
Yeah.
See, so. Do you know who Olivia Munn is? Are you guys familiar with the controversy around her?
Yes.
Are you familiar with the controversy around her as well? Did you see the photo?
I watched your video, and apparently there was some text messages of her between her and I don't know, a boyfriend of some sort, and they were dirty.
She was sending. So she took a photo of her. She took multiple photos of herself in really sexy outfits. Right? Picture
Who's this? I don't know who's this.
Olivia Munn is on a gaming newscast. Is she on G4?
She used to be.
Okay. She's beautiful, brown hair.
Oh
fit,
yeah, she
whatever.
was with Adam Sessler, the dorky guy, looks like a monster.
Okay, so you know her,
yeah.
right? So she was dating Captain Kirk from the new Star Trek movie. You know him as well. Anyway, picture handsome brown-haired guy, and she would dress sexy, right? So picture bra and panties with black lace type stuff kicking, pink, and she would put text on the image saying I want you to put it in my butt. It hurts so good I can't get enough. She'd say
what?
And she'd put other stuff I want you to lick me right here with an arrow to some place where somebody might want to be licked, and and people were watching, people saw these text messages and they're like, oh my god, she's such a slut, she's such a skank, she's such a whatever. But I had a totally different view on it. It's it sounds to me like she's a total skank in the context of a loving relationship, which is just awesome. That's to me a good woman.
Wow. I just found the pictures. These are great pictures.
Where can you find them?
Google search
Munn?
Olivia Munn text messages.
Oh, how'd they get out?
I heard that her phone was hacked.
See, I don't believe that shit, man. It's like, I think it's just they let it out on purpose.
I heard her PR agent said it'd be good for her career.
So you're seeing the one where she has like a white top?
No, she's in her panties.
Okay.
Oh man, she sent those. That's not even a text message. That's a picture from. Oh, there it is. Oh man, she's in black panties and bra.
So apparently, like it was kind of proved that it was her thing because she did a lot of those other. She did messages in that same style. Apparently, there's an app that throws words on a photo, and she tweeted it a bunch of times. Like she was a habitual user of whatever app puts text on a photo, and then sure enough, she would also use this in her private messages. Like,
I found complete full frontal nudes, but they blocked them out.
Here, like I'm seeing one where she's in some sort of gorgeous, sexy outfit that has a zipper on the front, and the text she put is "Note the zipper that you're welcome to tear off." Like that sort of stuff is just goodness, right?
Did you link this to me, guys?
I was just googling around. I closed the tab. But Kyle, what did you text? What did you search? Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn, and then the word text.
There you go. So yeah. To me, she's just pure win.
Does Mrs. Gamertag ever text naughty pictures to you, Woody?
It's
none of your goddamn business.
I love when we ask Woody something that he shouldn't answer, and he pauses for way too long instead of just immediately lying.
My wife's pure win. That's all there is to it.
This has to be a fucking fake picture because it's got like a yellow arrow, like slap me, choke me, and shove your dick here.
No, that's what I was saying. Like she's tweeted pictures like that 1,000,000 times. There's an iPhone app that lets you put that text on, and of course G-rated stuff. Stuff like, "Oh my God, this sunset's so pretty." Like
Here she is completely naked, by the way.
Looking just like that, or "Oh my God, I'm gonna crush this cheeseburger." In the same style, and then of course the private ones that she sent were different.
Sounds like she enjoys her smartphone way too much.
Yeah, that's good for us though.
Hey, Woody, I remember.
Whoa! I think I'm about to be scared.
No, I remember a commentary you did talking about your penis size. I just thought of that when you asked about if your wife sent you naked pictures. Don't think I don't remember.
Oh boy!
Do you remember that commentary talking about you're on the swim team and about how you're pretty well endowed?
Dude, it's weird. Like these one-sided relationships. Like people know everything I've ever said, and I'm like, man, I've put a lot out there over the years. Like it's.
It's funny that I feel like I'm such an idiot for even remembering that. But anyways, I remember you did a commentary about how you met your wife in college, and you're on the swim team. Yes, stalker alert.
Yeah, or I'll just be like playing Xbox or something, and like someone's like, "Hey man, I love you," and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. I like Mail Monday. Nice. I've heard every Painkiller already." Oh my God. Oh no. Like this guy knows way more than I should have ever said.
But it's all good.
Yeah, I guess it's all good. Nothing bad happens. So is that a wrap? I think we're coming on 3 hours.
Probably so.
Yeah. Only 2 hours uploads to YouTube now, right?
That's what they say. I think there's a hard limit at 4, and if there's more than 2, it's not recommended or something. We'll see how it works.
Huh.
But anyway, that was Painkiller already. I thought it was an especially good one. I hope that you guys liked the show. And
It's sick and it might be steady.
Goodbye, everybody.
Watches.